knows us, we call Millwall. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the den. It's Saturday from the rain, we all come down to cheer. We've had our chili deals and our glass of beer. Come rain or shine all the time, our families will bring. And as the Lions run on the pitch, everyone will sing. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the den. Let them come, let them come, let them come. We'll only have to beat them again. It's the best team in London, no, the best team of all. Everybody knows us, we're called Millwall. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the den. It's Saturday from the lane, we've all come down to cheer. We've had our chili deals and our glass of beer. Come rain or shine all the time, our families will bring. And as the Lions run on the pitch, everyone will sing. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the den. Let them come, let them come, let them come. We'll only have to beat them again. It's the best team in London, no, the best team of all. Everybody knows us, we're called Millwall. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the den. Let them all come down to the den. Good evening. How are we? Thank you for tuning in on this beautiful, beautiful day outside. How are we getting on? 66 people in straight away. Not sure on numbers tonight. Not sure on numbers. Just jumped to 74. Today I thought, do you know what? This could be a good day today. I predicted a loss. I just felt a bit good pre-match. And sun's out. Could get a few numbers. Could get 3 or 4 goals. But then, don't know. Not so sure. But thanks for tuning in anyway. You've not been caught out by the earliest to kick off. 6 p.m. kickoff. Of course, only 4 games to go now. I am exhausted. I've had enough. I won't lie to you. So I want to be as animated as I was on Saturday, but I always say that. And once I get into it, I'm absolutely flying. I was absolutely flying before the game had even kicked off. Saturday, I was in all sorts of bother for days. I think that's half the reason I still haven't recovered from Saturday, which was Friday, and then ended up rolling to Sunday. But anyway, good afternoon, early evening / 5:30. We are 25 minutes away from kickoff. Let's go some comments. Raymond English. Raymond and friends, how are you, mate? Thanks for tuning in with all your friends. And you're going for a 3-1 win, Raymondo. Let's hope so, mate. Let's hope so. Of course, Bournemouth come into the game on the back of 6 straight league wins. So, yeah, they are no mugs and they're on a great run of form. 5th in the table, looking like they're going to get playoffs. So it's not impossible for them to get pushed out of it. I think automatic's a little bit out of their reach. Barnsley fan in early doors. Come on, Millwall. Keep Bournemouth from a Barnsley fan. Don't forget to subscribe, mate. We have past 15k. But do not be shy. John D up the lines will be listening in for the Red Zone Sardinia. What a gaff that is. Mentioned before on the show, I went there. Stayed in the same hotel as Seal. Fuck off, £600 a night. Stayed for 3 hours. No, I stayed for 3 nights. Silly things you do when you're married. It's going our way tonight. Paul Luff. 4-0. Martin Sexton, a regular tune in. All over there in beautiful, the Greenlands of sunny Island. He says Sunderland. Martin, you're going for a 4-1 win tonight. Oh, 2-1, sorry, up the wall. What am I doing tonight? Already, I always say that. Mark Brewster, good evening. Charles Stoworthy, good evening in Amsterdam. 1-0 win for us. Let's hope so, mate. Clean sheet's a possibility. 1 goal's a possibility. If it's likely to be a win for me, well, I'm a little bit leaning towards what Charles is saying there. Dean Elliott. Good evening. Come on, you Lions, mate. Rob Lyons, wire plays. Well, I think Bennett's been injured. Is that better or is that worse? Let me know in the comments. It's getting on my nerves a bit, being honest, Bennett's. And what's really getting on my nerves is you can see this. No, that way. This. Where is it? You can see my lampshade there, look in the reflection. And I don't know why I've drawn the curtains, but you can still see it. But there you go, little quirks I don't like about myself tonight. But why plays the Horde is what I'm not liking about Gary Rowett. I don't know, mate. Listen, I know we've got injuries in that area. Of course, Matt Smith is injured. Of course, Mason Bennett was said to be injured, but he's on the bench, so I'm suspecting he's not fully fit. So in which case, mate, we need a striker. I know you've got John Danny Mavars and Tom Bradshaw there. Again, I had this argument in my preview show. Bradshaw's going to be in next year. Mavars is as well, I believe. So, yeah, give Bradshaw a run. He really doesn't like Bradshaw, but he signed a contract extension, didn't he? Activated by himself, of course. The under-23s played yesterday away to Barnsley, so it's unlikely any of them were going to be involved anyway, if any of you were thinking, from a forward striking role of George Alexander. But they played away at Barnsley yesterday in the 23s and lost 1-0. So unlikely any 23s would be involved. I heard Zahor was injured as well, Rob, so I don't know why he's in the squad. And as I said in my preview show, don't play Woods, don't play Pearce, don't play Zahor, because they're not going to be here next season. So let's give people a chance to play who are more than likely going to be here next season. They're going to give a good account of themselves for the club and for the manager going forward. John Black says, I've got to go to work. Can't watch the football. Could be a blessing in disguise, John. Have a good day at work. Mad Mike, good afternoon. How are you? It's early for that, Mad. It's early for that. Dave Coleman, come on, you Lions. Georgie Machadena. Karina. Good evening, Georgie. Callum, good evening. George, it's definitely too early for that. Bournemouth are going to lose, says Rob Lyons. Just fucking hope you're right, mate. Theo Hanley says, come on, you Lions. Dean Elliott from Belfast. How are you, mate? Sam Frank's going for a 2-2 draw. Wouldn't mind it. Goals. We can't make the playoffs now, as of course we know. Rob Bowles says 145-1 Mill to win 4-0. I think there's a reason it's that odds, mate, because it's not going to happen. Mark Brewster. I don't know why I said it like that. Brewster. It's the baby Wayne. It's Frogmella. Good evening, mate. How are you? Simon Patterson. How are you, friend? Dan, looking forward to this one. Hopefully, goals for us tonight. Yeah, just a few goals on a summer's evening. Well, it's not really summer, is it? But it seems like it is. Charlie, how are you, mate? Evening, Dan. Hopefully, we'll take one of the top 6 spots in the Super League. The amount of messages I've had about this Super League, people asking me to do videos on it, and people jumping all over it. Listen, this is what I'm going to say about this Super League. I couldn't give a fuck because it's never going to happen. And I'm not going to waste my time and try and just get a few cheap views by doing a video about it because it's never, ever going to happen. And even if it did ever happen, we're never going to be part of it. So let's all just let it slide and move on, can't. How many defenders will we sign over the summer? It's a bit of a random question, John, but it's one you want answered, and that's what I'm here for. So how many defenders will we sign over the summer? Not many, I don't think. Got Hayden Muller coming through. You've got Ryan Lee coming back from injury. I think might play a big part of the back next year. Got George Evans, Jake Cooper, got Murray Wallace, got Sean Hutchinson. The only player you're going to see go probably is Sir Alex or Pearce. So there you go. Robbie Green says, all right, Dan, be overdraw. Good to see Mitchell sign a new contract. Yes, the secret is out. Billy Mitchell has signed a new long-term contract at the club, and rightly fucking so. He's some player already, and he's going to be even better for us going down the years. I think we'll be lucky to keep him going forward. Once he hits full potential, don't forget he's not had many starts. Give him 20 starts like Malumbi had and see how much better than Malumbi he is, which he will. But yeah, congratulations to Billy. Very well deserved, and I'm very happy for him. What a lovely guy he is. New contract. Let's go on to tonight's team because we haven't discussed it yet, have we? Just piling through the what they call the comments. So I'm half asleep today. So tired. I am boozing. What's everyone's drink of choice? I've not gone for the wine tonight. I had a couple of bottles last night. We were indoors watching Game of Thrones. So I've just gone for a few cold. Gone for the Op House today. Gone and bought that in Morrison's. Beautiful. Whole crate. That hit the spot. Right, okay. What was we doing? Oh, yeah. Lions TV live stream. Here is today's squad, if you have not yet seen it. Bartosz Balkowski, Jake Cooper, Jed Wallace, Ken Zahor, Scott Malone, Alex Pearce, Michael Kieftenbeld, Ryan Woods, Danny McNamara, Billy Mitchell, and George Evans, with Frank Fielding, Marlon Romeo, Hayden Muller, Sean Williams, Conor Mahoney, not Scott Maloney, Connor Mahoney, Tyler Berry, Mason Bennett, John Dallyman Varson, and Tom Bradshaw on the bench. What does that mean in terms of starting 11? I believe this is it, and I thought I've just confirmed that for me. Bosh, there it is. Balkowski in goal, flat back three. Cooper, Evans, and Pearce. Of course, I've done that slightly wrong because I put Evans in the centre of the back three. Of course, we know Pearce will play in the centre of the back three because he can't play on the wide side. He can't run, so he has to play in the middle. And that's why when Murray Wallace sometimes plays with him, Murray Wallace has to play on the right side of the three. But anyway, there's Cooper, Evans, and Pearce. McNamara, rightly so, exciting player, right wing back. Scott Malone, rightly so, exciting player, left wing back. Keithton, Bell, Mitchell, and Woods comes back into the side, unsurprisingly. And I don't mean that in a harsh way to him, because what I mean is Evans has to go in the back three, and we're not inundated with central midfielders. Ben Thompson won't play again this season. Brian Leonard won't play again this season. So Woods comes back in with Mitchell and Keithton, Bell, and Ken Zahor partners. Jeb Wallace up front, just looking at the league table there on laptop number 2. We are 10th on 59 points. Bournemouth are 5th on 74 points. So, yes, there's a big old gap there between us and them. But there you go. It's been a good season. Successful. Oh, sorry about that. I'm just going to do a couple of posts on social media, actually. So, try and let people know we're live, try and get a few numbers in. So, while I do that, please enjoy some very important messages from our sponsors. Welcome to Flooring Design, another company that is owned by a Millwall fan based in Bromley. Flooring Design specialise in Antico, Cardine, engineered wood, laminates, herringbone design, chevron, sand and seal, cap and cove safety flooring, which they install domestically as well as commercial. Please don't hesitate to get in touch with Flooring Design with the links at the end of this advert.
ChangeAngel.io is a wallet-to-wallet, non-custodial swap exchange created by the community for the community. It only takes seconds to sign up, and better still, you can log in using Atom ID or DigiID, powered by Digibyte blockchain technology. When utilizing the Change Angel platform, you know that your transaction is secure, as well as fast. And if you ever have any questions, our support team is available 24/7. Change Angel lists many great coins and will donate a portion of swap revenue to the non-ICO coins listed on our swap exchange to help enhance the project's development. We unite all projects to work together and raise cryptocurrency awareness by organizing, sponsoring, and attending events worldwide. We invest in blockchain-centric projects. Ready to make a change? Help unite communities? Support your favorite projects? Choose ChangeAngel.io, the swap exchange for social good.
Hi, welcome to Unique Builders, Drivers and Patios. We are based in Bromley. We specialise in all interior and exterior works, driveways, patios, all building works, landscaping, fencing, artificial grass and decking, and much more. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, yale.com, Google, or you can drop me a message on WhatsApp on 078 245 49419 for a free quotation today.
Welcome back. Sorry, just posted on Instagram. Fuck you. Oh, fuck, I just got my knuckle right on the corner of that metal table. Oh, calamity. Fucking send that one in to Jeremy Beadle or Harry Hill, whoever he's doing it these days. Okay, back to the comments. Peter Ryder is absolutely on one. Well done, Pete. Bit early for that. Colin Moon says, hi, Dan. Got a bloody meeting, so I have to duck out. Probably won't be back today. Oh, Colin, this is to do your new job, of course, in Luton, which someone won £20 in Stone Cold Cash with. Have a good one, Cole. Have a good one, mate. Yeah, a lot of people, I think, again, numbers are down. I'm not taking that personally. I don't think a lot of people are going to watch the game today. I think a lot of people have seen this season run its race and they're not really that fussed anymore. But we will see it through to the death. There you go. Ronald Matthews says, my mother can run faster than Zahor. Oh, she's been dead 20 years. God rest her soul. Fucking a bit harsh, Ron, but there you go. Yeah, he's not full of endeavour, is he? Let's say that for him, Big KZ. Sparky shouldn't knock one. Oh, good God. No one likes us, we don't care. That is correct, Rob. That is correct. If Wright wants to experiment with what he'll have next season, why plays the Horham Woods? Stevie, if you saw my preview show, I said exactly those things. To play the right players. There's someone on Facebook commented, play the right players? Question mark. Watch the fucking video, mate. This is what the YouTube game is. I'm going to make it a little bit controversial in the title. It wasn't type it's true. Play the right sort of players, in my opinion. It doesn't matter if we lose tonight. But I don't know. He wants to stay professional to the end round. The thing is, I'm saying play these players and try other things. The players are more than capable. I'm not saying, shipping a load of people who ain't never played football before, like glitz and fans play just for the crack. They're capable professional footballers. Terry Choke, how are you, mate? Who's the other Choke that comes on? It's obviously a family member of yours. Can't remember. Billy Choke, is it? I can't remember. Artie Choke. Going for a win today. What you saying the score is, mate? Let me know. Mark Brewster, I think 1-1 draw. Vapes is still saying 2-2. Richard Frieden, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Dan, thanks very much, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Good afternoon, Matthew Ewitts. Scorpions going for a Millwall win. Oh, Broski's back. You've been away for a while, Graham. Where you been? James, you're going for a 3-1 loss. 3-1 loss. You're saying we're going to lose 3-1. Only Polish club, Ruch Chorizo? Ruch Chorizo? I'm probably not saying it right. You basically said your allegiances are split between the Polish club, Ruch Chorizo, and Millwall. Thanks for tuning in, mate. From Poland. Charles Stowworthy. It's a can't-lose situation if you play players that benefit from the experience. Exactly, mate. So why play players who won't be in the future? It's madness for me, mate. And that's exactly what I said in my preview show, and I fully agree with you. Nick Thorndike. That's a new name. Millwall will win 2-1. Let's hope so. Harley Muller. How are you, mate? Fucking, you're a unit, by the way. Do you know what, Harley? I didn't realise that. No one said this is Harley, so I just saw you with your uncle. I didn't just assume he was his mate or something. Sorry, I didn't actually fully say hello to you. Harley Muller. He's going for a 1-0 win with his brother to get the goal today. Let's hope so, mate. Let's hope he gets on the pitch. That'd be a fucking start, wouldn't it? Joanne Cooper. There's nothing against him, of course, as you know. It's against others. Joanne Cooper, Danny Cooper, Millie Cooper, Danny Cooper. This show. Thank you so much for your very kind commendation. One landed in my fingers there. What's the chance of that? Probably high, the amount that goes around the room. 1-1 draw for Danny today. Yeah, just saying other than 1-1 would be good though, wouldn't it? But I know what you mean. I think, what did I say? Pre-match, I went for a 2-0 Bournemouth win. Super chats are open, by the way. If you do want to donate to the channel, put the graphic on the bottom of the screen again. Patreon stuff there, website stuff there, clothing website stuff there. Fuck me, I'm an absolute, what's the word? Don't swear. You can do like your entrepreneur. Not really. Mark Paris, good afternoon, mate. How are you? 3 points. Come on, you Lions. They just showed, by the way, they just showed the highlights from the Bournemouth away game. Of course, we pushed them close that night, didn't we? Probably should have won the game. Ken Zahoya hits the post. Matt Smith got a late equaliser, yes. But it was unlucky to not get a result last time out. Would you have liked to see Muller start tonight? Rob Marsh didn't watch the preview show. Absolutely, Roddy baby, absolutely. I'd love to have seen Hayden start. Great player, great 23s player, and needs to do something now. That's not. The club need to do something for him in his best interest, which is either get him out of 23s, get him in the first team, or get him out on loan. I think that'd be good for him. Good League One club. He'd do well in League One, trust me. But I would like to see him start tonight. I don't understand why you would have Alex Pearce. I know he's club captain, and I know that Hutchinson's injured. And we know that Gary Rowett loves a granny. Oh no, that's Wayne Rooney. We know that Gary Rowett loves a veteran. So but he's going to play Pearce, isn't he? Why do it? I said this: don't play Pearce, don't play Woods. And it's not as if don't play people because we haven't got other people to fill that void. Hayden's there. He's played in the first team, start of the season in the League Cup against Burnley, I think, amongst other games. He's more than capable. He's going to be here long term at the club, so get him in. Let Alex Pearce sit on the sideline. Surely he needs minutes at some point. And like I said, look, what would happen if we played these players? Trust me, he's capable as Alex Pearce's, if not more, and we'll be better in time. But worst thing, we lose 5-0. Does it matter? It's not going to happen anyway. But if we did, no, I don't care. George, do you know what? I actually missed it yesterday. Excuse me. I usually do like a little team sheet, and at least put the result out. I completely missed it yesterday with 23. I've been so busy. I just keep getting work thrown at me non-stop. It's just piling up. I can't clear the backlog of editing and things like that. And I keep thinking, I'm going to clear the schedule, and I'm starting to lose track of what's going on a bit. So I'm glad for the summer. I might have to reassess things in the summer because the work I'm picking up is ridiculous. I was going to say it's not ridiculous. It's all you want, isn't it? But all I really want to do is watch Millwall, see my kids. So something to think about. But hashtag pay me. I love my pound note, as we know. So who knows? But I don't know if he did, Chaz. I'm not sure. James Millwall says strong lineup for Bournemouth tonight. Well, yeah, it's going to be, mate. They're going for the playoffs. There's 6 straight wins in the league. Charles voted for Barton, the player of the year. I didn't even vote player of the year this year. That's how busy I've been, Charles. What about that? Who did you all vote for in the player of the year? I'll tell you what, Leonard was heading towards it. Could have been Bart. Could have been Hutch, probably. Other than that, who else really stood out this year? No one really. Faye de Gauvoir, daughter of John de Gauvoir. How are you, Faye? Thanks for tuning in. George Massadia. 2-2 tonight. Bolkowski get a last-minute winner from a corner to top off the season. If he gets that, they need to make the player of the decade. It's a random one, but I like it. Thinking outside the box, mate. Well done. And I pretty much agree wholeheartedly with everything that this guy's saying right at this moment in time. I couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks. I'm all right, Faye, thanks. A little bit snotty, as usual. Tired. Not drunk today. I was absolutely paralytic drunk Saturday. I'm sure you all noticed. I was gone Saturday. I'd only been to bed. A good stream, though, isn't it? I'm not going again Saturday and fucking not really going to bed till 6 o'clock Sunday morning. But that's another story. My private life, I will leave out of this. How's Troy Parrott been doing? Huh? He left ages ago, mate. He's gone to Ipswich. I don't think he's been sitting in the world of light in Traxersville either. Been in the Millsport for 36 years, Mark. About the same as me. I first went to the Old Den in 1985 when I was 5. I know I don't look 41. I look 42. About the same time as me. 1985, Crystal Palace, League. I think it was a League Cup match. I've looked it up. And I went a couple of times with my old man. We used to drive up the old Ilderton Road thing, boom, park by the dog track, was then derelict, coming by the Ilderton Road in, and then walk round to the halfway line with a big bag of monkey nuts. Used to love his monkey nuts, Len. Well, he still does. He's not dead. He's just not here. This guy, again, he's got everything, pretty much everything I said in my preview. This guy's summed up perfectly tonight. Alan Browning, do you know when people just say man of the match, player of the season? I was going to say, if Danny Mack had been around the whole season and playing like he was, for me, he'd be in contention for player of the season, along with Billy Mitchell, of course. But, he's going to get on the score sheet at some point, Dan, and he's had a couple of chances, both of that same way in, actually. One game he fired across the key, went just wide of the post. Last week, he chose to... It wasn't home last week, was it? Well, let's say Tronco was Saturday. I can't remember his home or away. I think it was away. I can't remember. But he squares it when he possibly should have shot. Here we go. Mad Mike. Bart. John Smith. Bart. Alan Browning. Bart. Joey, how you been, mate? Been a while. There you go. Confirm you haven't jumped on for a while. All good here, mate. All good descent. 226 people in the live stream. 25 minutes in nearly. I've answered a fucking lot of questions. I've got me beers. I wasn't late today. And it's all looking good. Does he play Pearce because he's a good communicator? Not many lead. I think that's part of it, mate. He definitely is a senior pro. Obviously, as I said, Hutchinson not playing, so it points towards needing a senior player in the team. I would have put Williams in tonight instead of Woods, and then he could have been captain. Couldn't he? I'd have played probably Hayden. And he said Harley don't feel getting the team. I'd put Hayden in instead of Pearce. John Smith voted for Jed. Robbie Green, voted for Bart. John Clifford, voted for Bart. I think we've become a little bit, I think he goes unnoticed because he's worked so good and he's been so consistent for so long. We don't fully appreciate him, Sparky. I do know what you mean. Good theory. Good theory. Like it. I cast my vote based on how well we would do without them. So it has to be Bob. Do you know what? We've never actually been without him, but I dread to think, you're right, Chaz, how many goals would go in. Chaz, didn't you win the money as well? I spoke to you on Instagram. Chaz won the £20 for guessing Colin Moon's job. What about that? And I'll pay you when my fucking YouTube money hits. It should be tomorrow, 23rd usually. My YouTube money hits, mate. So give me a nudge, by the way, tomorrow, Chaz, because I will forget. So just give me a nudge. I get accused of not paying people. It's the last thing I need. Stephen Banks, Sylvia Banks. Sorry, what's happening there? Not saying Zahor is slow, but he lost his tortoise when it ran off. Say, McNamara, the Irish connection. Martin Sexton's enjoying that fully. Stephen, how are you, mate? You've been a bit quiet, Steve. You all right? Worried about you. Going to text you in the weeks, and you've been a bit quiet on the streams. So for other people's benefits, here was yesterday's under 23s team. The sun is shining out the den. There is 4 minutes to kick off. The teams are not yet out on the pitch. Millwall under 23s was Joe Wright in goal, coming back from a long-term injury. Dan Moss, Rob Strachan, good to see him back on the side. Ruben Duncan, Harry Ransom, Arthur Penny. He looks like a boy to the rest of them, Arthur Penny. I think there's a little player in there. I think once he develops a bit more. Jayden Davis, good player, but not always fit. Walker, I don't know who he is. George Alexander, of course, we know. Bates, I don't know. Sean O'Brien, goal scorer, Sean, like him. Got a hell of a shot on him. It's one of them players that just pops up and scores. Tricky, wide player. We've got a lot of similar players. Jack Leahy, who was at Brighton, got released, was on trial at Charlton, then comes to trial at Millwall. I like the look of him, and I'm pleased to see he came on yesterday because he hasn't been around the last couple of games that I've seen. I thought they might not have kept him. Subs not used. Miller, don't know him. Gilmore, reserve goalkeeper, and Abdom Maliki. I thought it was like to say Abdul Malik, but it's a spelling error. Only 4 subs. Of course, the under 23s are a little bit depleted at the minute. You've got a lot of players out on loan because, as I said the other day on a social media post, I think I mentioned it in this video as well, or in one of my videos. The 23s have got 1 game left now. I think they're Sheffield United at home at Calmont Road on Tuesday. I will be covering that. Yeah, I'll be going to that one. So that'll be their last game. But the National League teams have still got 10, 12, 9 games left. So what they're doing, Mill, is right. They're getting all the players out on loan. So they've stuck Junior Tienza out to Sutton. He's got to join Isaac Alafi for the last 10 or so games. Sam Skeffington's gone out to Barnet for the last 10 games. Joined, by the way, at Barnet by Mark Beard's son, Sam, by the way, if you're watching Beardy. Legend, a Millwall player, of course, scored famously at Highbury in 1995, 14th of January. And his son's doing well. He was coming through like lower league teams like Dorking, and he played for Dorking definitely, and a couple of other teams I can't remember. But then he's ended up now at Barnet playing in same team as Sam Skeffers. That's good. And Alex Mitchell played in Bromley's win at the weekend. He played 90 minutes and they won by 1-0. Another very good Millwall type player, centre half, strong, takes no shit, built like a brick shit house. Bit like me, but then from here down gets in good shape, unlike me. So yeah, that's probably why they've only got three subs there, because they've got a lot of players out on loan. But there you go. The players, it's that fan making me cough. The players are out on the pitch. Dave, she's long gone, brother. I think she is long gone. Richard was also on Saturday. I wanted to live stream. Yeah, I was absolutely pickled. There's been all sorts of bother. Good though, isn't it? Chazo Luke said, I'm not keen on Zahor. Then again, he isn't that keen either. Faye loved it Saturday. Faye absolutely loved the live stream. Brilliant. I don't think tonight's going to live up to it. But there you go. Can't have it all every time. Zahor is so lazy to see more movement in a fitted carpet. Oh, dear. Martin Sexton's been a Millwall fan since 1971. Adam Brandon says, who cares about Parrot? Kevin Vines is tuning in from Durban in sunny South Africa. Well, just out of interest, what time of day is it out there in South Africa? I was actually having a chat yesterday with someone about South Africa. Randomly, Millwall in the Super League, will not talk about it. It will not happen. We will never get there if it did happen. Bored of it. Can people please stop DMing me saying, can you do a video on... No, I can't. I'm not interested. Please leave me alone when it comes to the Super League. 60 years. Billy Polk, how are you? Oh, there's a Bournemouth fan in the chat. Up the cherries. It's not really... I mean, look, I don't mind Bournemouth fans and other fans in the chat. It's not one you want to say, though, is it? Like, up the Lions or up, up saying up the Bears, up the Panthers, up the Cherries. Come on, you need a better nickname, boys. You're on the coast. Could you not call yourself something different? I don't know. You know. Martin Sexton says, Alan McCleary, a real Millwall man. If you haven't seen it, I enjoyed every minute of it. Alan McCleary, Lions Lounge Lockdown, about an hour and a half long, and really, really good. Really, really good. I was going to mute the mic while I blow my nose and try and clear my throat. I'm back with you. The game is just about to kick off, so I'm going to switch over to this camera. Right. See that? Yeah, go, boy. Let's get over that a little bit. Beautiful. Right. I haven't made the fucking lower place here. I haven't made the latest score. I will in a minute. The game is just about to kick off. So here we go. Bang, there it is. What the fuck was that, by the way, for the start off? Well, it's the most random. It's the most random. Why can't I get this right? Really, I'm having a stinker here. It is the most random kickoff I have ever seen to a game. Jeb Wallace knocks it back to someone. I don't even know who it was. And they just flicked up and volleyed it up in the air. But it comes to nothing, and the ball is cleared. I'm going to put the banner on the screen. Oh, first, before I do that, Simon Patterson. Thank you, Simon, for your generous, ongoing contributions to the channel. Super chats are open if you do want to donate to the channel. If you don't, not a problem, but please at least subscribe to Lions TV. I'm going to put the banner up now. People don't get my bollocks. Thank you very much. Right, and it's going to be cool. We're going to call it Millwall nil. Bournemouth nil. Until further notice. Will it stay like that all night? Let me know. There's a score at the bottom of the screen. Okay, and we are 1 minute into the game. At the den, I'm going to move across this way a bit so I'm going to get the screen a little bit better. Yeah, will it stay 0-0 in the comments until full time? Let me know. How many Hop House beers can I get through in 90 minutes? Let me know. There's number 2. What a bit of movement that was. Come on, let's have a few goals tonight. A little bit of excitement. Let's just get pissed and have a good laugh, eh? Scott Malone on the ball, on the halfway line. Looking for help, can't find it, so he has to retreats, turn around, finds Jake Cooper. Good pressing from Bournemouth, but nice football to keep it by Millwall. And then, as I said that, Scott Malone has to use the leg, the right foot. All he does is use to stand on, but he concedes possession. Preparation. Not my problem, mate. I'm here, mate. Pay for an eye follow. No, actually, I'm going to stop everything. I'm going to go and help Harry out and sort his red button out. Come on, Harry. Get with the schedule, mate. Beautiful turn by Jed. Great bit of play. Turns into Billy Mitchell. Billy Mitchell takes it off him. Finds Keith Bell. Oh, we've gone backwards there. George Evans now. Finds Alex Pearce. Oh, fuck me. I thought he'd divot on that forever. Cooper. Nice play from Millwall. Malone knocks it into Zahor. Tries to flick it on. Ryan Woods puts it wide. Good play this from Millwall. There's been donations. I think I'll get to them in a minute. Thank you very much. In a minute, I'm just doing a little bit of commentary because we're keeping the ball nicely. But again, we've gone back. I mean, we've had 20, 30 passes here. And it is nice to see. But at some point, we need to make that transition and take that risk. And we're just going further and further back at the minute. So we've still got the ball. And now Danny Mack. Was that Danny Mack? Concedes play. Richard Freeland. Good shout. Thank you for your always generous and ongoing donations. Solo build-up. Good shout. Someone I grew up in the same road as me. Hayden Vidler. Thank you very much, Hayden. 0-0 at the den. 3.5 minutes gone. Millwall had some good a good spell of possession there without really getting anywhere with it. Fucking stutter on this TV. Anyway, with it. And nothing covered it. And now Bournemouth have the ball. Cool. Cooper's gone in and got turned. And that's going to be a corner, I think. No, refs give a goal kick. Goal kick to Millwall. I do love this opacity. It puts you on your arse, doesn't it? Good. Experimenting on new ways to go backwards. Good old Jim Crack. Look, just thinking the Jim Crack gave me a foot. Balcassi kicks it straight out for a goal kick. Talking about Jim Crack, it just reminded me of a situation of though my arse crack was hanging out at work in front of a girl called, I don't know, she was in Love Island, and I didn't know they was there, and I was setting up the cameras, and I was bent over, my arse crack was hanging out, and they come in from behind me. Someone went, "Danny, put your arse away," and I turned around, and I was like, "Oh no, embarrassing." Big fat old geezer with his hairy arse hanging out, and a rocket from Love Island walks in the room. Don't remember her name. Can't remember her name. I didn't know she was. Probably knew who I was, though. I think you're on TV. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking bollocks and comment on the game. Ball forward. Headed away. Picked up loose ball by Kieftenbeld. Into Wallace. Wallace finds Danny McNamara. Kieftenbeld actually drilled it in the jet and Jid DeWalt to control it. And now Danny Mac. Oh, unlucky, Dan. Started flying down the touchline. Just run out of space, run out of room and runs it out for a throw-on to Bournemouth over by what we would say, block 48-ish, 49 maybe, even last block. Imagine being at the Den tonight. Early evening, summer's kickoff. Oh, suits you, sir. I bet you ain't seen the worst of it. Yeah, wait to see what's coming next. What they've talked me into now. Stepping into Towie territory next. Headed away. Oh, only half-heartedly. Can Danny Mac get there? Chance for Bournemouth. If he can get a chance, bring the ball down. Jake Cooper's covering nicely. Bournemouth had men forward. It was sort of 3-on-1, but the problem they had was the ball was so far in the air. That's a way for it to drop. And by the time it did drop, Jake Cooper got back and made a challenge on his man. At the minute, Bournemouth now moving the ball around their back line on the halfway line. Just got into our half now. Not a lot happening so far. 6.5 minutes gone in the game. This is pissing me off because that's going to... I don't need that keep buzzing all the time. I'm actually going to put my phone on airplane mode because what it is, the Twitter notifications buzz. So if something, even if no one tells me what's happened, I've got half an idea saying might have happened. Let's put the fucker on airplane mode. That won't happen again. Yeah, there you go. Okay, back to the game. 7 minutes gone in the game at the Den. Bournemouth, of course, in their traditional red and black. The Cherries. Oh, look at us. We're called the Cherries. Red and black stripes. What a shit nickname, the Cherries. Ball forward. Oh, Balcassi almost come and changed his mind. It was a great ball. And Bournemouth have the ball in the area. But again, cleared away by Jake Cooper up towards Kenzahor. He tries to throw height for him. He's under a challenge. He's unlucky, really. Good pressing from Mill. Oh, Bournemouth, you sporty fucks. Get lucky with one there. And Bournemouth come again. As an actor said to a bishop. Fucking knows. Bournemouth on the edge of the box. Cuts inside. Oh, he complete fresh air shot in it. Turned the defender very well. Went to fake a let shot on his left foot, turned onto his right, and he was on the edge of the box. Only Balcassi to shoot at. And you could tell it was his weak foot. He completely swung it and just fell over. Any sign of my world tour? Unfortunately, at the minute, no, mate. Not at the minute, because my new job is just taking up my entire life. More than likely be next summer, hopefully. Next summer. Jake Cooper again picks up the ball in our area and hoofs one high. Let's come down with a South Bermondsey weather on it. And a missed control from a Bournemouth defender gives it to Ken Zahor. Zahor and Jeb Wallace forward, but very isolated. And Danny Mack's now trying to join him. And again, by the time people start joining in, Bournemouth players come back with them. And now we're back in our own half with George Evans on the ball. Plays a little dive up towards Zahor. It's a good ball. It's a good flick on for Zahor. I didn't see Scott Malone there at the back post. Jeb Wallace now in the area. They're appealing for offside. That wasn't offside because it came off one of their players. How can that be offside? It come off a Bournemouth player. How can that possibly be offside? Showing the chance here where Jake Cooper gets turned and their player just falls over. He's appealing for a penalty. Do me a fucking favour, mate. You sure? Get on the fucking weight, you drip. Well, someone said stay on the side for fuck's sake. I thought we had stayed on side there. I thought that their player. It's a great play from Bournemouth. It's going to be 1-0 Bournemouth, surely. It is. They put the ball in the net, but it's been adjusted to be offside. Who's this number 7 for them? Good player, young player, very good player. He's one who just fell over, but he plays a great little 1-2. Knocks his mate in, slots him in behind Danny Mack. Didn't see him, and he slotted it past Bolkowski. I didn't think that was offside. I really didn't think that was offside. And Bournemouth has scored, but it's been disallowed. And Bournemouth, of course, didn't think it was offside. But, there we go. Early let off for Millwall. The number 7 for Bournemouth, I can't think of his name. Pulling the strings. Young player, brown hair, talented player. But at the minute, we're up the other end. Ken Zahor out wide. Puts it to Malone, who's on the touchline. Cuts it back to the edge of the area. Zahor's got a chance, right-footed. Unlucky. The thing is with Zahor, I don't know where he thinks he's going to play if he doesn't try and play with us. Because look, he's clearly talented. He's got injury problems as well. That's another thing that's clearly obvious. But he's at West Brom. He's not going to, after his stint with us, he's not going to set the world light anywhere else, is he? I think he needs to realise where he's at in his career. Brooks. Thank you very much, Brooks. Yeah, good player, that Brooks. See, I'm going to be controversial, and I'm going to say I would take Zahor next year if we knew he was going to be fit and we knew we was going to get the most out of him. Because we're not going to get anyone better than Zahor. As I said, he's clearly talented, but lacks a little bit of enthusiasm. Oh, do you know what I think, honestly? I think he's had 3 injuries now since he's been with us. I think his body's starting to fail him. I think he knows that. I think that's why you're not seeing a lot of movement from him. I really, really do. I think he realises that his body's not what it was, and that's why he limits his movement and things like that. Jake Cooper again does well, wins a header, heads out towards Jeb Wallace. Jeb Wallace tackles himself and falls over. Bournemouth have the ball back. We are 12 minutes into the game at the Den. The Lions v the Cherries. I wonder who winning that fight. Should be a lion with loads of red stuff around his bow, wouldn't it? Around his mush. Around his head. Dahooey. These hot passes go down a dream, by the way. Get on the hot pass. What are we drinking tonight? Are we drinking tonight? Surely we're drinking tonight with this beautiful weather. I'm starting to get a bit drunk now already, you've noticed, haven't you? We go easy tonight because I'm out tomorrow night. Out tomorrow night. One of our sponsors for next season. Going to Pierre Luigi's, I think it's called, in Beckenham. Beautiful. Looking forward to it. Oh, easy. Gary Rowett. You say you want, you're the manager. Paul, how are you, mate? Good evening. Evening, Dan. Hope you're well. Another clean sheet. What would be good? Going to go for a 2-0 Millwall win. A lot of people with confidence tonight. Richard Friedan's on the vodka. Good work, mate. Good work. Raining in Malaga. Wow. Do you know what I'm saying? Wow, it's not really like, it's only April, isn't it? Oh, Jeb Wallace. Is that a foul? Jeb Wallace does well there. Chases down and lost calls. And the Bournemouth defender falls over and pulls down Jed as well, which is going to give us a free kick 5 yards inside the Bournemouth half. And Jed Wallace was originally the only player in their half, so does well, Jed. I'm cold, but I'm hot. Work that one out. Turn the fan off for a minute, see if we can re-acclimatise. Yeah, Darren, it is clear we need strikers in the summer, mate, but I did say this the other day. You got Bavasa still under contract. You got Bradshaw still under contract for another season, both of them. No disrespect to them. No one's going to buy those players. Smith will leave. Zahor will leave. Free kick put forward by Evans. Very high line, suspiciously high line from Bournemouth, but they deal with the danger. But they're still in by their own corner flag at the minute. Good pressing by Danny Mack. Good pressing by Billy Mitchell. Bournemouth nicely keep the ball. Nicely keep the ball. Ball forward from Bournemouth. Yeah, strikers-wise, you're going to have Bradshaw and you're going to have Bavasa in next year. And I think he's counting Bennett now as an out-and-out striker and Jed. So I don't think we're going to get loads in. I think we might get one in. I don't think we've got the money to get many in. I reckon we might get another lonely like Zahor, but not Zahor, if you know what I mean. I think Smith will leave the club. There you go. 15 minutes gone in this game. 289 people. We're 46 minutes in. It's like a whole half of football. But so far, not a lot has happened other than another donation. Dishow! Richard Freeland, thank you very much, mate, for your very generous and ongoing contributions to the channel. Super chats are open if you do want to donate to Lions TV. Poor old me. I'll get very poor during the summer with no sponsorship and no live streams. I have 10 weeks with no money. So don't be shy. This is a plea. No, I'm joking. I'm fine. But super chats are open if you do want to donate. If you don't, please just subscribe. We're past 15k. We're on the way to 15-1. Slip. Chance for Bournemouth. Surely 1-0. 1-0 Bournemouth. 1-0 Bournemouth. Bollocks. There it is, the opening goal of the game. It was a complete slip at the back. It comes out of nothing. And a guy with a head that looks mysteriously shaped like a mushroom has put Bournemouth 1-0 up and on course for their 7th straight win. What happens here? Alex Pearce, get on the weights. Oh, Georgie Evans, fresh air shot. It's terrible defending. Ball's bouncing towards their number 9. Is that Solanke with his back to goal? Nothing happening. Pearce just, don't know why, tries to get in front of him and win it, and he just gets rolled. George Evans tries to come across and cover. Complete fresh air shot on his left foot. Then he just rolls his mate in, who just lifts it very nicely over Balkowski, and it is Millwall 0, Bournemouth 1. And I went for a 2-0 Bournemouth win tonight. And so far, I'm not going to lie, it's not looking great. Just put Bournemouth 10, so I don't finish that score. Very, very bad defending. Again, he's got no need to go for the ball, Pearce. Ball's bouncing towards their player. He's got his back to goal. He's wide on the touchline. Pearce is behind him. Pearce has got to hold him up. Pearce tries to come around the other side and win it. Completely just gets rolled like a bitch. Then George Evans sees the danger. He comes across, tries to kick it with his left foot, completely misses fresh air shot. And then he's got a free run and goal, slots in his mate, who lifts it over Balkowski. And we're 1-0 down, and Bournemouth score a guy and nothing. Very poor defending. Very poor defending, in my opinion. Double bollocks is a good way of putting it, Dave. It's a very good way of putting it. Jim Crack says Evans owes us a goal. Well, I would say that was more Pearce's fault for starting the reason for Evans to have to come across and try and cover. It's frustrating, mate. Frustrating. Shit. Oh, there's almost an again. There was a great fucking 60-yard ball over the top in that instance. And I thought he was going to tap it in, and Balkowski comes out of nowhere very well. Judges it very well, reads the game, comes out to the edge of the box and clears it off the toe of the striker. Harry Collett says, Evans is not as good as you lot all think. Could be a fair point, that, Harry. I like him at the back. I don't really rate him in midfield, but he's completely missed one there. Pearson Evans not good so far. And where is our midfield? Paul Bart does well. Let's come and get that. Kevin, he's drinking Lion in South Africa. Beer 2 goals. Come on, you Lions. I take it you wrote that before. Bournemouth scored, mate. You wasn't asking for this is a good point. And listen, I don't want to. I feel like I criticise every player. Mind you, when I praise a player, when people go, "Well, he's shit," what do you say he's good for? If a player says shit, they go, "You're not Millwall." So you can't really wink in you, but he has hardly played, Harry. I did say that when we signed him. He hasn't played a lot of football, really. I like him. He took a fresh air shot there, but it is what it is. 275 people in the live stream. 19 minutes gone out of 10. Millwall 0, Bournemouth 1. Some poor defending at the back with Alex Pearce starting it off and George Evans joining in just for the crack. And Pearce has given another free kick. What are you trying to do, Pearce? Pearce again has been drawn out. He's just booted him up the arse. Pearce has jumped all over him, conceded the free kick, and as Solanke's on his arse, he just booted him right up the sphincter. That could have been a red card. But it wasn't a red card. It is a free kick to Bournemouth as we approach the 20th minute of the game. It's wide right over by the Kitchener stand, about 35 yards out from goal. You've got Brooks standing over it. You've got someone else standing over it. Millwall holding a high line on the edge of the 18-yard box. It's going to be whipped in left-footed, I think. No, left. Right footer comes into the box. It's not a bad ball header. What a save. Balkowski, clear it. The big man bounces out once again. Good free kick. Met by the head of a Bournemouth player across big man. Balkowski gets his hand out strong and parries it, and eventually it's cleared by a Millwall player. But I've got a feeling we're in for a long Swansea-type evening here. Our last game, by the way, I couldn't remember earlier. It was home. It was away, sorry, wasn't it? Against Brentford. Of course, we're doing on Saturday. Oh, no! Balkowski gets one into his feet, tries to clear it, and the striker running in, it hits him and deflects. But we saw that in the end. Here's Keefton-Bell. God, get on the weights, Keefton-Bell. Here come Bournemouth again. God, it's a little bit painful at the minute. I sense a second coming for Bournemouth. At the minute, we're pinned in. And Bournemouth keeping the ball at leisure. But in this instance, their little thread needle ball doesn't come off, and it goes for a goal kick to Millwall on 21 minutes. Stephen O'Mara, yes, mate, very, very true. And I did say this. I agree with what you're saying. Of course, this will be 7 straight wins for Bournemouth if they win. But, like I said, go out. I would rather, it's a great save from Balkowski, showed the replay. I would rather a young, inexperienced player make that mistake and learn from it than a player we knew was going to make that mistake in Alex Pearce. I don't care if we lose 5-0 today, but we need to take some sort of positive from the game. And in my opinion, that would have been involving the younger players. Or not even younger players. Conor Mahoney, double quad injury, ain't played for 5 months. Get him in, give him some minutes. He's going to be in next season. Here come Bournemouth again, though, into the area. Danny Mack trying to stand his man up. It's nice play from... Nice play from Bournemouth, but also nice defending, and it is a corner to Bournemouth. We are under the cosh. What a save, kept us in it. Mick Robertson says we're not playing well. Junior Drive echoes what I said in my preview show. Oh, so bunged up and tired. So old. I feel so old now. I never felt old before. Now I feel really old. Anyway, it's enough about my worries. Corner to Bournemouth. Left-footed in-swinger. Oh, it's a weird corner. Seen a few teams do. I think Brentford did this. They played this little weird, flat, short one into the near post. And it worked. Again, it worked. It looks like a miss here. But it isn't. And again, it's met by someone at the front post. They flick it across goal. And guess who's there? A Polish Panther to mop it up and catch it and send it long downfield. So I've got a tag in quite uncomfortable tonight in general. When what's going on? Got a tag in the back of my polo shirt and it's itching me. It's never itched me before. Who knows? At the minute, what I do know is we're 1-0 down at the Den, as you can see, to a goal from Bournemouth about 5 minutes ago. And since then, it's looking like they could have had a second, but for a good save from Balkowski. And here they come again, Bournemouth, just keeping the ball. We just seem happy to let them do it. In a minute. Jeb Wallace working hard. Keefton-Bell working hard. Scott Malone now trying to get out of the pitch and trying trying to get the ball back off Bournemouth, but they're popping for absolute fun here, to be fair. To be fair to us, to be fair to Bournemouth, they're absolutely popping the ball back for fun. And here they come again. God, they've gone back to front to back. And now again, they come down our right. They're getting a lot of joy. Down our right, Danny Mack stood up to the challenge well, but that seems to be the majority of places. It's not where their goal come from, but they're getting down. They're absolutely taking nippy. Someone's got to stick one on someone here. Still, Bournemouth have the ball. Eventually won by Alex Pearce. Cool, that's a foul in the back on Jeb Wallace. Surely it is. And it's a free kick to Millwall as we approach the 25th minute of the game. This is showing this little short, cheeky corner. Who's 14 for us? Who's number 14 for us? Whoever that was didn't do enough there at the front post. Did I get a season ticket? Not yet, mate. I haven't got a season ticket yet. What I have to do is... so how I work it is, obviously, my match scaffolding... Oh, it's given away again by Millwall. And here come Bournemouth again. It's going to be 2-0, surely. Oh, we get away with one. I'll get Rigo Elevators money. I'll get match scaffolding money. Even the clothing money. Everything slows down during the summer. Live streams, it all slows down. What I do get is the money for the 6 backball sponsors there. And then when I get one of them, I usually buy my season ticket. But as of yet, no. I want to try and get a box next year. I'm a real limbo about next year, to be honest with you. Ken Zahor crosses in. Great ball. Oh, I think that was Keithenbell arriving at the back post, wasn't it? It was. Ken Zahor puts a lovely cross in for Mikael Keithenbell at the far post. Great left-footed ball from Zahor. He was unlucky, really. The defender did well and headed it off the toes of Keithenbell, but that was a bit better for us. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing next year. I wanted to get a box, so I could still do the live streams from actually at the den in a box, but obviously that's a lot of money. Obviously, I'm not sure if I can afford it. Ball thrown long into the box by George Evans. If people want to jump in the box with me, let me know. I'll pay for mine and my boys, obviously, which is like $2,000, it's like $1,000 a person. But then that way I can still do the live streams at home. Ball forward into the arms of the goalkeeper. But as well, with work next year, I don't know what's happening really, so I can't really commit. Oh, no. Goalkeeper, front to back. 2-0, surely. 2-0. What has happened there? Wow. I actually can't believe what I've just seen. George Evans throws a long one into the box. Bit of a scramble. Goalkeeper picks it up. Goes fuck off. Launches it downfield. Straight down the middle. No one there. Tapping. Striker runs it into the area and scores. Bournemouth for 2-0 up. Look. Oh, it's really poor. It's really poor. Look. It's really poor. At the same time, it's a sensational goal kick. Because what he doesn't do, he doesn't boom it high. He cuts across it. It's possibly one of the best passes I've ever seen in my life from their goalkeeper. But we shouldn't be getting caught out by like that. And we are 2-0 down. And there is a massacre incoming. Fuck's sake, we're getting taken apart. This is a shambles. Useless, not good enough. This is, well, I predicted Bournemouth 2-0 on my pre-match prediction. At the minute, I take it. Because this is in danger of becoming hideous. Once again, I know he's done all right this season. I don't like Gary Rowett as our manager. I don't want him as our manager. I've said this a million times. And I think eventually people will agree. He's had a good season. He's done well what he's got, but it's just so dull. Even as a person, he comes across really dull. He loves to try and use big words. Chance for Bournemouth. 3-0, is it? Over the bar. Fucking hell. It's just not. It's just, you know, it's just not for us. I think that's the point. Possibly the best way I can put it. It's just not for us. He's just not a Millwall type person or a Millwall type manager, in my opinion. And he has done all right. You know, we've had a good season, but it's been fucking one of the worst, most boring seasons I've ever witnessed. And it was almost 3-0. Free shot from the edge of the box, struck over the bar. We're 2-0 down. in 28 minutes. Yeah, what do you make of that guy, everyone? It was Evans and Pearce again, but fuck me, it was some kick from the goalkeeper to put that on a thread needle like he did. He put it on an absolute platter for the striker. Katie Carroll's changed her prediction to 5-0. The end of this season, like I think you were saying, the sooner we get to the end of this season, the better. Free kick to Millwall, won by Billy Mitchell. Mike Wright is said, well said, Dan. And that, you know, people think it's personal. I just think he's very dull. I just don't, you know. I think he thinks he should be a mastermind as well. Like, comes out in long words. It's just not for us. It's the best way. And I tried to go around the houses a million different ways of saying about Rowett. And I understand that I'm not going, oh, like everyone, fucking get him out. We're losing 2-0. Because we've had a very good season. We had a very good result again away at Bournemouth on Saturday. Chance for Millwall now. George Evans, long ball forward. That's going to be clear to the edge of the box. Billy Mitchell takes it down nicely, trying to find some space to shoot. Can't do it. So he finds Danny McNamara, who finds Keithenbell, who finds, fuck's sake, we're going backwards, boys. Cool. Is there a horror offside there? Has he managed to stay on? He has managed to. No, he just straight up. I thought he had. Yeah, you know, again, I think we'll do okay under Rowett next year. But I just think it will be a ridiculously dull season. I could be wrong because there's no fans there at the minute. And with the fans back, it could. But look, for those hammering me saying when I wanted him out, no manager in Millwall history would have lasted 14 games without a win if we was at the stadium. Never in a million years. So he got a massive stay of execution. And I said I wanted him out the day after we lost 10 without a win away at Middlesbrough 3-0. I mean, we took some hammerings this year as well, by the way, which we never did under Harris. Which we invite far too much pressure on. Far too much pressure on. I actually might eat some dinner on air in a minute. What about that? Because I'm fucking hungry and I ain't eaten yet. I went down to Morrison's to get some hot house and I thought, I ain't got time to cook tonight. So I bought some like shit, which I never do. Just like shit fucking ready-made. And then in the microwave meals. But needs must tonight. And at a minute, Millwall needs to get back into this game. Scott Malone does well. Billy Mitchell trying to make stuff happen. He's got no one near him trying to help him by the corner flag. Cooper eventually turns up and Mitchell finds him. Now into Malone. Malone, what, a little one around the corner for Mac? Unlucky. George Evans on the ball now. Oh, he's having a stinker, Evans. He's having a fucking absolute Reginald of blinker. He kicks it off the pitch. So easy for opposite. Yes. Well, if you don't know him by now, if you don't know him, he will just sit, try and consolidate, try and work out how to get a point from the other team. Trev, how are you, mate? See you down the Long Tennis Association. Trying out your new Wilson racket, mate. You're only good at table tennis, Trev. You won't beat me. I'm unbelievable at table tennis. No one will beat me at table tennis, by the way. Just getting off the subject of this shit game. I am unbeatable at table tennis. You might laugh, and I played my mate who thought he was really good sportsman, really fit. And I said to him, I will destroy you at table tennis. He said, no, you won't. And I've got a big left forearm smash. In the end, he said, there's no point playing because I cannot see you hitting the ball. It's going so quick. So anyway, Trevor, you're any good? Table tennis. Hit me up, brother. But anyway, let's get back to Millwall. Veered off massively. Trev, if you don't know him by now. I'm referring, of course, every time I sing that, if you don't know him by now, I'm referring to Gary Rowett. Because if people haven't worked out by now, this is what it is with Rowett. Right? I wanted him out when we were 10 games without a win. Then we went to 14 games without a win. Right? And I said he had to do things to keep his job, which he then did. Right? I've said it a million times. But it's never going to change under him. It's always going to be like this. It doesn't matter who we get in. He will still be defence-minded, set up for a draw, set up not to lose a game. Never think, and this is what I'm thinking again, Alan McCleary said to me in the lockdown the other day. Alan McCleary said, we didn't give a fuck who we was playing. We went out and did everything we could and showed them what we had and let them worry about us. All Rowett does is worry about the opposition. And if people going, yeah, well, it's because he ain't got his own players. We haven't got any money. We're not going to get many players in. If you look at the team tonight, Bolkowski, well, he's a Harris player, but I'm sure that he's glad he's got him. He recalled Danny Mack from on loan. He brought in Scott Malone. He brought in George Evans. He didn't bring Cooper, but obviously but he's glad to have him. And he didn't bring in Pierce at the minute, probably not so much. He brought Billy Mitchell into the team. He brought Keith Bell to the club. He brought Ryan Woods to the club. He brought Ken Zahor to the club. So this is more of a Rowett team than it is a Harris team. But it's never going to change. And I've just accepted it. I've accepted it's going to be a very dull, boring, mundane existence under Gary Rowett for as long as he's a Millwall manager. And I've just so when he does these things like sets up super defensive, annoys us all by playing veterans and not giving young youth a chance. He loves a veteran, by the way, as well. Only got to look at his time at Derby. And he goes back, so he hasn't got any fresh ideas because he always goes back to his old clubs and buys old players. And watch that space for next season, by the way, and what I've just said. Watch that space for next season. So, it just doesn't surprise me. So if you hear me sing, if you don't know him by now, if you don't know him, then I'm referring to Gary Rowett when someone puts a comment that we all know happens. But you seem surprised at. And here come Bournemouth again. 35 minutes gone in the game. They are a good side. They are knocking it around lovely. And of course now they're 2 goals up, so they're even further and bigger on confidence than they were before the game. Come this guy's pulling the absolute strings. This young geezer with an haircut like a conker. What's his name again? Brooks. Got a lot of cheese car. Yeah. Cheers, Mick. Thank you for Billy Mitchell might get booked for that one. He's had enough and he stuck one on the air. I like that. He stuck Brooks right up in the air. This Brooks is taking liberties, though. Well, he's not. He's just a very good player. Cool, yeah. Billy's chopped in there. Well done, Bill. Good. Fuck him. Yeah, there you go, Joe. If Joe knows him by now. It's never going to change. Never change. And as I said, he got arsehole lucky with no fans in the ground because no other Millwall manager in history would have lasted 14 games without a win. Ball into the box. Great ball from Jed. Into Ken Zahor at the front post. His touch takes him away from goal, but he finds Billy Mitchell. And Billy Mitchell finds Jed Wallace. And they're defending well. Got good numbers as well. Tries a little 1-2, Jed with Zahor. It doesn't come off. And it's given away. That's 2 hot passes down. There is an injury in the game. I'm going to go for more hot passes. Excuse me. If you don't know him by now, you will never know him. A lot of things. I'm back with double hop house. And I put my dinner in the microwave as well, in case you didn't hear. There's nothing going on the pitch, don't worry. There is a lengthy delay to a Bournemouth player who's been injured after he was under a challenge from Danny Mack. Danny Mack sort of won the ball. Well, I'm assuming they're showing that because he's been injured in that way. Right. There's still a break in place. Let's have some... I haven't drunk hardly anything. I only drunk 2 beers. Stop. If you don't... I'll try and stop. It is my show, okay? I'll do what the fuck I want. If you don't want me to sing, start your own YouTube channel. John D. Govwa saying he's still a good manager. Bart doesn't look happy. Yeah, Richard, here's one for you, mate. I got 2. 2 hot passes. Beautiful drop. Whoa, and then he did drop one. They're just showing the replays of the goals over and over again while this injury is dealt with. And it is shambolic. And I think the player's still down. I think it's going to be a lengthy delay. I don't know. Could be a substitution. Oh, Martin, do you want to know? Well, Martin, as I click your comment off. It's back. I do apologise. I had absolutely no idea what happened there, but you lost me. I do apologise for that. Who knows what happened? I definitely don't. My whole Wi-Fi crashed a lot. The whole kit and caboodle. But I still think that the game is not back playing. Oh no, we are back playing. Apologies for that. I don't know what happened. I haven't had any Wi-Fi issues at all. But the whole thing just crashed. So I do apologise, and we are back as we approach half time. It's Jeb Wallace now. 42 minutes gone. It is still 2-0, by the way. You didn't miss anything. I don't think you missed hardly anything, but just completely went. Oh my God, Ryan Woods, I forgot he was even on the pitch. That's the first time I said his name. Cleared away by Bournemouth. Oh, get on the weights again, Pierce. He's getting absolutely fucking taken apart here. Jake Cooper cleared it up. Here comes the abuse in the comments, and understandably. Loose? No, yeah. Right, above my Wi-Fi. You're singing calls. Yeah, I won't sing no more. Maybe that was it. I don't know what happened. There you go. It did go. The Wi-Fi went fully. And here come Bournemouth again. If someone's ruined it for me, I'm going to fucking throw you out the chat. Strike, 3-0, and there is a Wally. Dan, why are you saying that? You put all over and you just told me there's a goal, you fucking bellend. I don't want to ban you because you're a regular. What a clown. Massacre incoming. Dinner's ready. Yeah. And it is 3-0 to Bournemouth. Yeah, Wally. He's been in before, though. Why would you put that? What a cock. And the tormentor is little Concrete. What's his name? Fucking really good player. He single-handedly tore us apart. And we're 3-0 down. And are we playing Brooks? Yeah, his name is Brooks. Are we playing that bad, or are they playing that good? That's a good question. That's a good question. But there goes my score prediction of 2-0 because it's worse than that. It's 3-0 Bournemouth. It's 3-0 Bournemouth. And to be fair, the counter argument you could have is I said, give some youngsters a run, give some others a run. Arguably, it could have been worse than 3-0 if we did because they're a very good side, Bournemouth. But we have been torn apart here in simple terms. Here's Kieftenbeld on the ball now. Finds Billy Mitchell. And I wonder what Super Gary's going to say at half-time about this one. Given away by Kieftenbeld. Billy Mitchell becoming ever frustrated. He's fucking running like a lunatic. And he nearly kicks someone else up in the air there. He needs to be careful. Don't want to be getting sent off, Bill, when your fucking first day of your new contract. He said, I'm going to say at Bournemouth for fucking popping it for absolute fun. Absolute fun. And they've got a chance to get in again here. And they're into the area again. Strike. Oh, it's a good save from Bolkowski. It should have been 4. Should have been 4-0. Oh, I don't know why I'm laughing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Millwall 0. Bournemouth 3. It was almost 4 then. It could have been possibly 6 without Bolkowski. That one a bit closer to his body. A little bit of a good, easier height for him. And a good save. They had a lot of foul. Not given, though. Good. Alex Pearce picks up the loose ball. He's looking around for something to do with it. He don't know what to do with it. To be fair, he finds a good ball in Jed Wallace. And now Jed is running with Danny Mack wide in support. Jed Wallace, frustrated, shoots from distance, drags the shot straight into a Bournemouth defender. But it's come back to him. He's got a second bite of the cherry. Excuse the pun. Places Danny Mack. Back to Jed. Billy Mitchell's involved. Crossing into the box high from Mitchell. Ken Zahor can't get the head of the way only as far as Ryan Woods. Woods to Jed again. Jed making look things happen. Puts it wide to Billy Mitchell. Billy Mitchell up against the left back. Looking for space to cross. Can't find it. Puts it back to Woods, who does cross. It's too close to the Bournemouth goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper collects it and releases his team quickly. Here they come again, Bournemouth. It's unlucky this time. For once in the game, Brooks overruns it. And Cooper takes it off him. And now Millwall come back up the other end. It's end-to-end in a minute. Woods does well. Moves it early to Billy Mitchell. Billy Mitchell plays it off to Danny McNamara and then moves on. Danny McNamara. Back to Billy Mitchell. Here's Jed, edge of the box. He's into the box. Surely he's going to strike. Does strike. It's a great tackle by the Bournemouth defender, who actually scored their first goal. Wow, this has been a painful first half. There is 3 minutes at the end of it, and we're 2 minutes into that 3 minutes. Woods crosses it again. Oh, keeper doesn't quite get there. Just thought Cooper was going to get there in front of him. And the Cooper sort of makes a challenge on the keeper. It bounces loose and it's cleared away. And it's a throw on to Millwall. One last chance to try and get something out of this half before the half-time whistle goes. George Evans throws it long into the box. Not long enough, and it's cleared away. And here comes, it's a good block from fucking Ryan Woods. That or Bournemouth could have been away again. And it's George Evans again with a chance to cross into the box, deflects it behind, and it's going to be a corner to Millwall. The 3 minutes are going to be up by the time we take it. So hopefully the ref has us let a pop. The ref lets us have a pop at taking it. Jed Wallace goes across. It's going to be a corner. Out swung by Wallace. Keeper comes out, holds on, goes down, and the half-time whistle goes. Half-time in beautiful South Bermondsey. It is, as you can see on the screen, 3-0 to Bournemouth. Wow. I was expecting a loss tonight. I wasn't expecting it to be this comprehensive. Not one shot on target, says Trev. No surprises for me, mate. Ronald Lowe says, Pierce, worst player I've seen at Mill for years. Do you know what? I'm going to say this while I wave my fork in people's faces before I eat my dinner. Hutchinson was unbelievable for us. Injury prone when he first come. Pierce come in, and then he had a good little run, didn't he? Scored in the FA Cup. People saying, Pierce is better than Hutchinson. I said, the team should start the season when they're both back fit. Hutchinson's a million times better. People absolutely slated me on social media because I said Hutchinson was better than Pierce. Look at you all now. Give all the players a drink as they come off and give Pierce a tracksuit. Oh, job and knock. Job done for Bournemouth. End the game now. Worst half of the season. Oh, I don't know. I reckon it's been worse ones. Middlesbrough away was worse. Dave Clark said, I went 5-0 Bournemouth at the start of the game, Dan. Well, did you back it? By the way, who in the comments at the start was saying 4-0 Bournemouth? Jesus wept. I think the problem is, Dan, Rowett doesn't have a lot of idea. I think teams figure us out. Yeah, I agree. And they know our threat from Wallace and Cooper from the corner. And Matt Smith header, we get found out. Very, very true. Hang on, the Gaffers reassured us it's going to be a comeback in the second half. What's the point in Zahor? I think that's harsh on Zahor, that. I think that's harsh. I don't think, he's got no chance up front by himself. He's tried to get involved when he could. He put a nice cross in the back post for Kevenbeld. The problems lie further back, John, in my opinion. Pierce out. There's one of them, says Joe Midson. I think Pierce needs to retire already. Needs to retire already. Is that like an American way of saying it? We had that one, but Ronald Lowe said it twice. People, a lot of hate for. Cool. A lot of hate for Zahor. He doesn't play at the back. We do miss Hutch badly. He's not seen enough. Dan, it's nothing personal. I'm off. The game is fucking awful. I ain't wasting another 45 minutes of my life watching this shower. Have a good one. Very well put. Harry Kane wouldn't score in this team. I just think Bournemouth are outclassing us. They are outclassing us, yeah. Only drink can save this evening, says the Jim. Cheers, Jimmy. That ham hock pie I've got in the fucking microwave might do me a favour, though. Yeah, honestly, mate, I've got other bits. Look at me now. I've got a real job. I've got other bits to do as well. Yeah, I've got other bits to do. I've got so much work to do, and I will see this season out though. But I've just had enough. This has always been a big problem for us, Steve, hasn't it? It says we've had 2 shots on target. Bournemouth have had 8. Sorry, it says Bournemouth have had 8 shots and we've had 2. We've had 0 on target. They've had 6. This has always been a massive problem for us, mate. No pace in the team, always. We are a shambles at the back. Oh, I also think that could be a possibility. And I'm not saying he's going to get sacked. I think he can walk. I don't think he really wants to be here. I think he thinks now what he's seen and what he's got and what he's going to get going forward, as in budget and players, I don't think it's for him. I don't think it's for him. And like I said earlier on, I just don't think he's for us. So there you go. Gonna go and get me dinner out of the microwave. You can grant me that, can't you? Well, I do that. Enjoy it. Go and piss yourself. Go and do what you got to do. If you're gonna stick around, please enjoy these messages from our sponsors. That isn't a mistake on the screen. We are 3-0 down at half time to Bournemouth.
welcome to Unique Builders, Drivers and Patios. We are based in Bromley. We specialise in all interior and exterior works, driveways, patios, all building works, landscaping, fencing, artificial grass and decking, and much more. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, yell.com, Google, or you can drop me a message on WhatsApp on 078 245 49419 for a free quotation today.
ChangeAngel.io is a wallet-to-wallet, non-custodial swap exchange created by the community for the community. It only takes seconds to sign up, and better still, you can log in using Atom ID or DigiID, powered by Digibyte blockchain technology. When utilizing the Change Angel platform, you know that your transaction is secure as well as fast. And if you ever have any questions, our support team is available 24/7. Change Angel lists many great coins and will donate a portion of swap revenue to the non-ICO coins listed on our swap exchange to help enhance the project's development. We unite all projects to work together and raise cryptocurrency awareness by organizing, sponsoring, and attending events worldwide. We invest in blockchain-centric projects. Ready to make a change? Help unite communities? Support your favorite projects? Choose ChangeAngel.io, the swap exchange for social good.
Welcome to Flooring Design, another company that is owned by a Millwall fan based in Bromley. Flooring Design specialise in Antico, Cardine, engineered wood, laminates, herringbone design, chevron, sand and seal, cap and cove safety flooring, which they install domestically as well as commercial. Please don't hesitate to get in touch with Flooring Design with the links at the end of this advert. Welcome back. Welcome back. Well, the hop house is going down well, if nothing else, because I put the banner back on the screen. If you are just joining us, there's the half-time score from the Den. We are 3-0 down. There is a lot of comments. I'm watching a Moody stream. I feel like I need a refund from this bollocks. Which I follow. It's not Moody stream. That's the only stream, isn't it? As far as I know. This is why we play in the most unleague. Damn for coach. I'm too busy nowadays. I can't do it. Oh, well, no, come on. I've said Pierce shouldn't play. I can't say any more than that. It wasn't a Jordan Archer situation where it was just, he was never a really good archer and he was awful anyway. Yeah, I mean, another one that could have got valuable experience today. The argument is, I suppose, we've lost 3-0 with the supposed top players, senior players. So what would they have done to the youth team? I don't think they would have done any worse, especially at the back. Jesus Christ. Oh, Zafir's gone in. Good evening, mate. My mum's got more energy than this inside. So, well, I'll let you read that while some of this thing I've got for dinner. I don't know what it is. It's definitely not a pie. It's like chicken and ham hot with leek. It's all right, though. It is very in and out at the minute, Dave, isn't it? Very, very in and out at the minute. You know, we turn up and put in a good performance against Bournemouth, and then this shit happens today. By the way, we've conceded 6 and scored none in our last 2 home games so far. This game, of course, is not yet over. Yeah, he is. I forgot he's even on the pitch. And it's not just ain't just him. He's not the reason we're losing. I forgot he's even out there, mate. I don't know why he keeps playing it. That's what we need. That's what we need to move this club forward now. Because Berylson's been a fantastic chairman. Never, people keep saying in the comments about this Super League shit. Never more is that been evident than right now. And the club put a good little post out today. And they put, having a chairman that understands the club. And, what the club's about and the community base around it. So he's been a fantastic chairman, but Husky now need, to have more of an input financially if we're going to be moving forward. Vladimir Putin definitely not be happy with that. Paul Gramande says most managers realise after a period of time, at best, we will always be a poor championship side and haven't got the resources to go any further. I do know what you mean, mate. I do understand that. But at the same time, I mean, I might be miles off. But look at who we're playing tonight, Bournemouth. Look at who we played Saturday, Brentford. Why? Why have we not got the resources? We don't produce any players, do we? We very rare you see Millwall buy a player now and they go on for better things, get sold for money and make profit. We don't ever do that. Watch out, Beatles about. I used to love that as a kid. Well, Dale, I said this earlier. I like all those, or two of those three players as players. I understand your frustration. I did say this in the preview, but do we want to put them in against this? Would they have done any better? Would they have done any worse? It's hard to say. You don't know, do you? But I think our fan base would be more acceptance of the scoreline being what it is if we had invested in youth tonight. Very, very difficult. Steve Leeds is in my game. Take it away, Steve. Yeah, I agree, mate. I think you're me, Stephen, what you're saying. I think the only argument people will have against me and you, which is warranted, look where we are in the division. That's what people will say. We can't really argue with that. You can't really argue with that. We have to change the 4-4-2. He'll never, ever do that. Keith Bell, Mitchell and Woods should be clattering Brooks repeatedly and sharing. I mean, Billy did once. He's trying. To be honest with you, I think he's playing so well. I don't think they can get near him. Don't think they can get near him. Yeah, this is the thing that annoys me. People go, yeah, but who are we going to get in? Managers will want the job. But listen, he's not going anywhere. We've done all right this season. Unfortunately, it pains me to say, we've been. It's been a successful season. Don't forget, they're just about to put on the board their 6th straight win, Bournemouth. 6 wins on the bounce. So we understand a little bit. The team we're playing aren't no pushovers. And the camera pans away to. Oh, the Wi-Fi's in on him. The flag's flying at half mast still above the dem. Is that for Prince Philip or is it for the performance? I'm not sure. Rowett the clown. Will it though? Is that going to improve us as a team? Is that going to make us be less Rowett-esque and attack? I don't think it will. I don't think it's going to affect it really. It just means people can't get on Rowett's back more. I don't think it's going to coax our players out the back line and make them attack because Rowett won't let them do that. I've had enough of this. Let's have some more op house. It's the only thing that can save the evening. I mean, Mouldy Boy said, no pace, no midfield, no goals. We are proper fuck. Again, I'm not defending the man because I don't like him, but it's the end of the season. We've got a lot of players out injured. Thompson. I don't think Bennett was fit to start because that's why he was on the bench. Ryan Leonard, a few others I mentioned in the preview. Can't think of them. Sean Hutchinson, Murray Wallace. So we got injuries. We've got nothing to play for. They're coming to here on fire. It's not nice to watch. I'm not defending it, but we need to take factors into consideration. I hate eating my dinner in front of people. Let alone 287 people. If you... No, I'm not going to sing because that fucking ruined the wife. Fucking shut down my YouTube a minute ago. So let's talk through the goals for Joe's benefit, what I can think of. First one, Alex Pearce dives in. His man's got his back to goal, out of the touchline by the dugouts. Ball goes into their striker. Alex Pearce decides to try and come round him, nick the ball off him. For no reason, didn't need to do it, just needs to stand his man up. Geezer rolls him. Takes one touch as it bounces. Conor Mahoney's coming on, by the way. As it bounces, George Evans comes across, fresh air shot, completely misses it. Bournemouth run it in the score. Second goal, Bournemouth goalkeeper picks up the ball, kicks it. It goes the length of the pitch in between Evans and Pearce. The striker walks it in, puts it past Bulkowski. And the third goal was from Brooks, who's pulled the strings for the whole entire 45 minutes. And he scores the third goal, runs it in from out wide, cuts across and scores. And there has been a substitution. Conor Mahoney is on. The game is going to start again, so I'm going to switch back like that. Alex Pearce gone off. Fucking hell. The thing is, though, Hutchinson can't play again, obviously, for the rest of the season. So when we play Watford at home, Watford away, is it? I think it's Watford away on Saturday. Oh, dear God. He'll do it again. He'll do it again with Pearce. So 3-0. Second half just about to start. If you want to sync your... There you go. That's the second half just started with me. If you want to sync your iFollow with your YouTube so you don't ruin it for me like people like Danny Aspinall. Cock. Thank you. Yeah, second half started. Cool. Someone's rattled someone. That's going to be a booking now. Within 10 seconds, Scott Malone's going to get booked. I think Coy's absolutely rattled that fucking Brooks. Scott Malone booked within 20 seconds of the second half. Cool, yeah. He just stuck Brooks up in the air, which he should have done earlier, maybe. As you can tell, I'm just cracking on my dinner and my drink, but nothing's going on in the game. Brooks is up, doesn't fucking look happy. Malone's just gone over and tried to apologise, and Brooks just pushed him away. Malone's still trying to talk to him, telling him he's sorry. Brooks is trying to give it a big one. I think he's about 15 years old. But what's a player, by the way? What's a player? So, yeah, as I said, Pearce goes off. You just know the Gav will start him again on Saturday. It's a little bit like, I wouldn't say it's a Jordan Archer situation, because Archer was never any good, in my opinion. It's more of a Steve Morrison and Tony Craig. You know, when they was both sort of past it, and every week the manager just refused to drop and just kept starting them and kept starting them. That's what it's a little bit more like. And then, you know, he's obviously realised that Pearce is accountable for some of these goals because he's taken him off. Mahoney's come on, but Mahoney, for me, against his old club, of course, he's a good player, but this isn't the type of game for Mahoney. He's a bit of a luxury player, isn't he? But, oh, Jed's just run off the pitch. Yeah, I see Joe, you said it's because Pearce is a leader. I do understand that, but if I've got a leader on the pitch who's dictating to me, I'd say, mate, hang on, you're shit. You just cost us 2 goals, so why are you trying to tell me, you do your job, I'll fucking do mine? But I do understand he is a leader, and that's why at the minute he plays, ball forward. Oh, it needs to be tidied up. It isn't. Ball will put the ball in the net again, but it was a foul on Danny McNamara, and it's going to be a free kick to Millwall inside our area. No qualms from the Bournemouth player either. Definitely took Danny Mac out to try and get to the ball. Yeah, jumped all over him. But for the 5th time tonight, Bournemouth put the ball in the net. Luckily, it was offside. As was one of the others. It remains. 3-0. Sorry, that's that done. I don't think I've eaten today. We're so busy with work. You lot think you're lying bastard. Of course you've eaten today. Ryan Woods on the ball. This is to Billy Mitchell. Billy Mitchell to Mikael Kieftenbell. Kieftenbell to Mahoney. This is better. Mahoney. Oh, I thought he was going to run there. But puts it wide to Scott Malone. Malone, good ball into the box. Chance. Jeb Wallace. 3-1. Bang. Back in the game. Ball into the box. Ball defender goes to clear it. It doesn't come off. It lands at Jeb Wallace's feet. He's still a lot to do. Turns and left-footed strikes it. 3-1. Someone said 3-1 in the comments. Malone puts the ball in. Poor defending from the Bournemouth defender. Jed's got a lot to do. Turn and strikes on his left foot. And we are, in effect, back in the game, I suppose. Good work from Conor Mahoney there to get the ball wide to Scott Malone. Jeb Wallace, once again, shows why he is our main man. Playing out position up front and fires us back into the game very early in the second half. And that'll be just the start that Gary Rowett wanted. There you go. 3-1. Bosh, there we go. Back come Bournemouth though immediately, looking to respond again. Oh, Kieftenbell, take the ball, you mate. Oh, Billy Mitchell and fucking Scott Malone run into each other. It's a little bit of fucking about on the box, edge of the box. Danny Mack does well to clear out. Like, Jed, move to the ball, Jed. You must have knew he was there. Crossing for, oh my God. I said 4-1 because Solanke's 2 yards out. 3 yards out in the middle of the goal. Bolkowski was nowhere. And Solanke side foots it over the bar. Jed Wallace caught on the ball then. Danny Mack done well. Went to play a 1-2 with Jed. Jed didn't realise there's a man behind him who took the ball off him. Crosses it. Oh my God, it's the miss of the fucking century. Solanke, side foot, open goal. No goalkeeper, no defender. Puts it over the bar. Fucking hell. By the way, I'll just give a little gentle reminder in the comments. There's currently an injury. I'll just give a nice gentle reminder. Please don't put in the comments if there's been a goal or anything like that, because I didn't see the comments. But as I've looked after, people put in, oh, happy days, back in it. So I will remind you, if you put comments, I will throw you out if you ruin the game for me. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. And I didn't say it pre-match, so I thought everyone knew. If you see anything happen, oh, players down, oh, sending off, great save. How did he miss that? It's a penalty. That should have been a sending off. Please don't put it in the comments or I will throw you out and ban you from Lions TV. Simple as that. Ooh, got all angry then, didn't I? I'm watching it on iFollow, of course, which gives me a slight delay on YouTube. And I'm doing that for your benefit. And, of course, mine. This show. Let's not lie around here. On this subject, there has been just a donation, Steve. Thank you. This show for your kind ongoing contributions, mate. Very much appreciated. Jed, Rowett out. It's like a celebration, but all at the same time. And then Jed almost at the other end concedes possession. How he's missed that, I do not know. But as it stands, it's still 3-1. We're only 7 minutes in to the second half, and already we've got one back, and now we're on the attack again. Jed Wallace runs quickly to pick the ball up and take the throw on. Oh, he's going to leave it, I think, and he's going to leave it for Danny Mack in the end, who might even leave it for George Evans. That's the third player who's lined up to take this throw on. George Evans is going to throw it long into the box. He is underneath where I sit in the kitchen stand, sort of block 5. And he's going to launch one long into the box. Not far enough, though. Cleared away to the edge of the box. Conor Mahoney strikes right-footed. Ball's up in the air. Ken Zavor's going to take it down in the box. Billy Mitchell's trying to get round him. Come on, Ken. Fuck me, mate. You've got to put more in. Great tackle from Billy Mitchell. Shows great endeavour and chases down the Bournemouth player on the touchline. Ken's got to do more there for me. Sorry. Terms and conditions, no wallies, no busy fucks. Yeah, just don't do it, come on. John Daddy with Boston, Phil Solanke was unlucky. Classic. Rich, thanks so much, mate, for all your contributions. This show. There's been a lot of them, and I love you. Thank you very, very much. Much appreciated. 3-1 at the Den. All right, well, listen, we've got something to cheer about now. Back in it. Is that a foul from Billy Mitchell? No, it wasn't. The player was looking for it. Billy didn't do a lot. The ball's back. Went, oh, with a Bournemouth keeper. And as he went to kick that, it proper bounced up at him. Keep pressing, Keith. I don't think he's done too well today, Keith, and either. Him and Woods in the centre midfield have been shocking. Bournemouth come forward again. Cutting inside Danny McNamara. Cutting inside Billy Mitchell. The referee's going to give a foul down. Billy Mitchell played the advantage. Is he going to put it back now? No, he isn't. Billy Mitchell clears up the danger. Gives it to Jed Wallace, who clips on forward. That's not a bad ball. It's actually a very good ball. And Billy Mitchell's on the run down the wing here, along with Scott Malone. There's 3 or 4 of them running down there. And Bournemouth give it away. And they're looking a little bit shaky at the minute. Ken Zahor in possession. Gives it to Mitchell. Billy's going a little bit of a run. Loses the ball. But still pressing hard. They're going to keep pressing. Even Scott Malone, very, very advanced there. And at the minute, we need to be careful that we could get caught out of numbers. Keithton Bell retains the ball, falls over, gets up, does well. Gives it to Jed. Jed inside to Billy Mitchell. Mitchell, nice little ball round the corner to Ken Zahor. Great ball. And Mitchell gets it back off him and spreads the play. This is better from us. It's better from us. Jake Cooper now on the ball. Ken Zahor again, getting more involved. And he's not just Jed Wallace who's wide, but there's no one in there because there isn't because Ken Zahor is the striker and he played it wide to Jed. But it's good pressure from Millwall. The Bournemouth feel like they shaky, a little bit shaky here. Keithton Bell getting his body involved and winning the ball. It's off for a throw on to Bournemouth. 55 minutes gone in the game. As you can see, the score is 3-1 Bournemouth. It's 3-0 at half time. And Jed Wallace scored early in the second half to get us back in the game, maybe. It's definitely more of a contest now than it was. They're just showing the replay. It bounced up as the keeper went to hit it. That would have been handy if it had gone over his foot. Bergovic, is that the old fucking Stoke keeper? He's been around fucking forever. Oh, great play. Great play from Zahor and Wallace. Wallace fed it into him. Zahor shows great strength to hold it up and then in great distribution and agility to knock it off. Jed Wallace just gives him one of them and he gives a return ball to Jed. Jed just slightly overrunning. It was cleared away. That's really nice from Zahor. That's really good. It's cleared away from Jed by Bournemouth for a throw on to Millwall. A long one incoming. He needs to throw a bit further, or the players need to get closer to it, George Evans, because they've not been reaching their target. This one's gone all the way over, and goalkeeper comes out. Seeing the last couple, reads the game. Bergovic comes a long way, a long, long way, and claims George Evans' long throw and hopes to relieve some pressure from his. What am I doing that for? It's on that one, isn't it? Put the Lions TV sign on, someone said. All right. Where's the fucking league? There it is. Is that better? Here you go. The wish is my command. Here come Bournemouth again. Edge of the box. Oh, cut out again. Come on, Bob. You can pick that up and all. Nice interception by Ryan Woods that time. Should I move that out a bit like that? Come a bit closer. How's that? What I don't want to do is get too far away from the Wi-Fi box. That's what I don't want to do. I'm moving further along the room there. I said, I can always say this. Once the wall's complete, you can't even really see a quarter of the wall here. Once the wall's completely done, next season I'll settle down that end, got a big front room, and I'll get a wide angle lens camera so you can all see the entire wall, the whole game. But at the minute, 300 people in the live stream. I don't like to move too far away from my shitty Wi-Fi box. Another thing I will change during the summer. I haven't got time in a minute, so we'll go with it for the last 4 games. Great crossfield ball from Billy Mitchell. Finds Scott Malone. Is he going to put it in? No, he plays it short to Conor Mahoney. Mahoney's been a breath of fresh air since he come on. Puts it back to Malone. Malone crosses, headed away at the front post. Still not cleared properly yet, though, by Bournemouth. Billy Mitchell just got nutmeg. Cut it, Bill. Oh, good pressure, good pressure. It was good pressure. Was that Woods? What's he doing up there? It's better. It's definitely better in the second half for Millwall. Position. You talking about where I put the camera? 4 passes deeper. I need to get some more in a minute. Go on, go on, go on. Mahoney's in. Oh, it's a foul, ref. It's a fucking foul. Loose ball from Bournemouth. Mahoney almost gets in, but in my opinion, did get in. Gets brought down. Ref says no free kick. Would have been a free kick about 25 yards out, bang in the middle of the goal. But Bournemouth, once again, come again, as an accident to a bishop. 59 minutes gone in the game. At the Den, you can see the score. 3-1. It was 3-0 down at half time. But I feel better. I'm buzzing a little bit now for the second half. At least they're fucking having a go. Why didn't they do this from the start? I don't understand. We're being much more attacking, being much more intense, shutting down everything every time they got on the ball. There's another ball player down, mate. Get the fuck up. It's Brooks again. Come on, you're a good player. Don't be a cheese roll back. Don't stop rolling around all the fucking time. Good pressing again from Millwall. Means he just win the ball. Jeb Wallace does very well. Very well. Fuck off, mate. Come on in. Fuck it. Let's have a go. Ooh, that one's for free. Mark, Paris, Richard. Preparation. Oh, here we go. Jim Cracko, sixpence. Phil Irons, Mark Paris, Lion Wall, 1885. John Honor, don't worry. Got one eye Swanley and one eye Bromley to keep my eye on the game. While I call your names. Jim Crack, sixpence. Martin White. Hat-trick. Terry, choked. Jim Cracko, sixpence. Mark Paris, vicious. Lion, White, T. Joanne Cooper, Danny Cooper, Adrian Courtney. Phil Irons, Laura Frongia. Jim Cracko, sixpence. Man, Mike. Mark Paris, Laura Frongia, Mark Mason, Alan Browning, Richard Freeland, Vicious Lion White T, Lion Wall, 1885, George Hambleton, Paul Carter, Laura Frongia, Scott E, Mark Paris, Peter Ashby, George Hambleton again, Steve Young, Alan Browning, Richard Freeland, Jim Cracko, sixpence, Mark Mason, Mark Paris, Liam Fisher, Peter Ashby, George Hambleton, Mark Paris, John D. Govoir, Jim Cracko, sixpence. Gary Rowett, Mark Paris, Jay Edwards, Laura Frongia, John D. Govoir, Martin Darby. It's a free kick to Millwall. Mark Paris, Mark Mason, Richard Freeland, John D. Govoir, Laura Frongia, Jim Cracko, sixpence. Free kick's taken short. Conor Mahoney has the ball. Looks to cut in and deliver. He does deliver. Headed away. Only as far as Billy Mitchell. Billy Mitchell gets a good header on it to Scott Malone. Malone to Woods. Woods to Mitchell. Mitchell, great ball. What a ball. Mahoney. How have you managed to be offside there? You're looking right along the line. Billy Mitchell just played an unbelievable no-look crossfield pass, by the way. He just knew where the three players were. But Mahoney was offside. He was standing next to the fucking linesman, looking right down the line. John D. Govoir, Liam Fisher, Charles Stolworthy. John D. Govoir, Jim Cracko, sixpence. John D. Govoir, Liam Fisher, TDO, no relation to C3PO. Jim Cracko, sixpence, JS, Dave Clark, John D. Govoir, Liam Cole, Connor, Page, Jim Crack, Paul Glimonde, John D. Govoir, Richard Freeland, Jim Cracko, sixpence, Peter Ashby, John D. Govoir, Mark Paris, Jim Cracko, sixpence, Alan Browning, Tommy Mully, Simon Steamhead. Simon Steamyhead, well done, mate. Mark Paris, John D. Govoir again, Jim Crack again, Terry Choke, Richard Freeland. Tommy Mummery, Mark Mason, Alan Browning, Mark Paris, Paul Carter, Jim Cracko, sixpence, Tom Furs, John D. Govoir, J.S., Lime White in 85, Mark Paris. We're going the wrong way now. Going the wrong way. P. Wally B, Laura Frongia, Pat Hanlon, George Hambleton, Mark Paris. Just I've got to click on the last one, just take that dream away. It's not working yet at the minute. It's not working at the minute. Nice interception from Billy Mitchell. Finds Scott Malone. Malone to Cooper. Cooper to Evans. He's going to pump one long. Why fucking not? Get out there and try and make things happen. Into the channel for Jet to chase. It ends up a nice ball. Jeb puts pressure on the left back who clears it off for a throw on to Millwall. Danny McNamara's going to take it about 25 yards, 30 yards out, but obviously on the touchline because it's a throw on. What's happened there? The ref stopped the game. And he's pointing the other way. He's gone the other way. He's giving it the fucking other way. He's giving it the other way. Richard Freeland, is that another donation, mate? Thank you so much. Ciao. Very much appreciate. There's notes everywhere. I'm going to go put some notes on it. Forgot to do that half time. I was too busy putting ham hock pie in the microwave. Woo. 65 minutes gone in the game. Millwall 1, Bournemouth 3. A little bit of respectability about the scoreline now. A little bit of more endeavour and commitment showed by Millwall in the second half. They must have had the bollocking of a lifetime at half time. Here come Bournemouth down the right hand side. Oh! And I thought Cooper was going to make it. And Cooper thought he was going to make it, but he doesn't. And he chops down there 17 right on the touchline. And 1,000,000% that'll be a booking. Cool. He's not a dirty player, Cooper. That was just late. He's absolutely wiped out. To be fair to their player, he could have rolled around there and he didn't. What he has done is won his team a free kick with 25 minutes to go in the game. It's over by, Cooper booked. It's over by the Dockers stand where it meets the away stand. Last block, really. Block 49. Block 48, actually, I think. Is there a block 49? I think there is. Here comes a free kick. Oh, played short. It looks like a waste for now. Let's not say it's a waste until they've done what they're going to do with it. They cross it in. It gets cleared. First time. Jeb Wallace clears it second time. Ken Zahor tries to take it on his chest. And it's going to be a throw on to Millwall in left back position. Peter Ashby. I'm joking. Peter Ashby. Ciao. For getting your name right, finally. Thank you very much for your generous contribution. Yeah, I don't know, just why, yeah. So Peter is a lady, obviously a lady's name. But I just always say Petter, it just looks like it's spelled Petter. Why don't you call you Peter then? Why don't you spell it P-E-T-E-R? (3-1). Here come Bournemouth again. Starting to get a little bit of possession back in the game now. Oh, it's nice from Bournemouth. Oh, it's sensational from Bournemouth. It's going to be 4-1. Jesus Christ, what a goal. What a goal. That is an unbelievable goal, that, from Bournemouth. They've absolutely taken us apart right down the middle of the pitch. What a goal. Jesus. 4-1. Wow. Trouncing. When was the last time we conceded 4 at home? We've conceded 3 at home a couple of times this season. Ball in, Evans too slow, 1-2s galore around the centre halves, and it's tapping past Bolkowski. The 29 and the 9 for them played 1, 2, 3, 4 around our defence and scored. And it is Dave, I love the way you keep saying massacre incoming when we're already 4-1 down. It really is a massacre, and that short rejuvenation was short-lived for us, wasn't it? Because it is now Millwall 1, Bournemouth 4, and they're about to make a double substitution, Bournemouth. But I don't remember the last time we conceded 4 goals in a game. Wow. Millwall 1, Bournemouth 4. I'm trying to think of the last time we conceded 4 at home. Stato Steve Lee's a little bit if he's not smashed his house up watching this. Oh, just Mikel Mahoney. Mikel Mahoney is a friend of mine. He's also Conor Mahoney's dad. He's going for a 5-4 Millwall win. Zafir's seen enough. He's off. Well, you're saying we've had 4. That's not bad for us. It's not really bad for us, is it? Oh, Conor Mahoney was a breath of fresh air since he come on. And the goal early looks like he's going to get back into it, but now I'm not so sure. But now I'm not so sure again because Scott Malone crosses far post. Oh, it's a good ball in from Malone. And Zahor was poised at the back post, but he didn't get his head on it. He was beaten to it by a Bournemouth defender, and it's going to be a corner to Millwall. I'm running out of beer. More hop house needed. I'll see this corner in first, then I might pick some Deschamps notes up and get some cold lager. Corner for Millwall. Comes in. Too close to the keeper, is it? Who drops it off the line? Oh, fuck off. It's not away yet. Cooper's trying to keep it alive. There's about 93 people in the penalty area. Oh, the keeper dropped it. It dropped to someone. I don't know. There's so many bodies in there, and it's cleared off the line, and now there's an injury, which is the perfect opportunity. Yeah, they've got a player down. He's down like he's been fucking shot. Gonna go get some hop house. Who wants one? Bear with me, kids. Bear with me. Still a player down. It's still 4-1. You're not missing anything, don't worry. Well, not even probably fuss if he was missing anything. Still a breaking play. An injury to a Bournemouth player. My nose will not stop running tonight. Whew, I'll tell you what, complaining that it's boring, it's been eventful, isn't it? Been eventful. These are absolutely ice cold, by the way. One slice of enjoyment from the evening. Oh, they're on the verge, then. On the verge of turning. That's just how I like my cold lagers. There's 20 minutes to go in the game. It is. Millwall 1, Bournemouth 4. As you can see on the screen. I'll tell you what, I'm the first one to criticise the manager or the players. That's some goal Bournemouth have scored there. It's some goal, I tell you. Great team goal. And here they come again, and they're doing step overs and all sorts. But, Woods momentarily won it back. Give it to Keith Bell. Keith Bell gives it away, and Bournemouth come again. Oh, what a step over. 5-1, surely. Come on. I need to be coming off cheering it on like it's fucking. I'm a Bournemouth fan. Sometimes you just got to appreciate good football, and Bournemouth are absolutely giving us a fucking lesson here. And I tell you what, I'm considering a little sneaky bet for them to go up in the playoffs the way they're playing right now. Billy Mitchell's going to go on, Bill. Oh, unlucky. We're pinned in at the minute, and Bournemouth are just popping the ball absolutely leisure. Watch how much I enjoy this though. It's a beautiful lager. Beautiful drop of up. On the up. Bournemouth still with the ball. 72 minutes gone. A lot of people battling out the stream. Still 308 people winning though. Jed works hard to win the ball. Concedes. Free kick. Charles has seen enough. I fucking hope not, Joe. I hope not. It's a Wally. It's a Wally alert. Scott says our goal difference is minus. That says it all. But yes, we never score many, Scott. But we've had a fucking few Tonkins at home this season, mate. As well, we're conceding a lot of goals, which we never used to do. At home alone, well, put it this way, we've conceded. Ask Macaulay Culkin. We've conceded 7 goals in the last 2 games at home, and there's still 20 minutes to go in this one. A 3-0 loss at home to Huddersfield in the league. I remember. A 3-0 loss at home to Bristol City in the league. I remember. Anyone else rolled 3 against us or more this year? I can't remember the last time we lost 4-1 at home. I remember the heaviest defeat I remember us having, I think, in recent years at home was a 3-1 defeat to Preston. Here come Bournemouth again. Chance into the box. Millwall body's getting in the way at the minute. They're still trying to keep the ball and they're still popping it very, very nicely, I've got to say. Crossing into the box, Billy Mitchell clears only as far as the number 8 is going to shoot from distance, and it clears Bulkowski's goal, and it's going to be a goal kick to Millwall. 300 people in the live stream still. 2 hours and 5 minutes in. I do thank you for sticking with me for this long because it has been a painful, painful evening. Couple of substitutions upcoming. Looking for 2. I think it's got Tyler Berry's coming on. Looks like John Danny Bavarson's coming on. Painful. There's a Wally in the group. Mark Pettinger was going for 6-1. I need to name that Wally. Wally. I can't find the QPR Wally. I am trying to find the QPR Wally. So I don't like looking. Oh yeah. Well, this is good for us. Yeah, I see that. QPR forever. But your name's QPR forever. You blatantly live in your mum's basement. Off you fuck. Oh my God. Substitutions are incoming. Don't worry. But Varson's coming on to save the day, I think. Tyler Berry's definitely coming on. Just make no mistake, Tyler Berry coming on, a youngster. It's not going to be an easy experience for him, but not all experiences have to be easy. They'll all be valuable, whether they're easy or hard. And he might chase shadows for the last 15 minutes, but in the long run, that'll do him good. Some player, this fucking, I don't know why I keep forgetting his name, can't be that good. The young kid for them. Millwall chasing shadows. I don't think Billy Mitchell's had a particularly good game tonight, but he seems to be the fucking only one in midfield again. At least you know he's out there. He's trucking everywhere. Where are the other 2? And so tonight, Keefton built even more so than Woods. I don't know where the fuck they are. That's a good bit of running. Nice play. Wins the ball. That was Keefton build that time, I think. Jed on the ball. Gets chopped. Gets up. Plays on. Gets it wide. So Danny McNamara, who's massively isolated, he's probably going to try and cross that early. He's got no one near him. No, nice. Confident. Retains the ball. Gives it to Jed. Jed now back into Danny Mac. Danny Mac back to Jed. No space for us. No movement for us. Woods gets the ball. And it ends up back with the keeper. Fuck's sake. Really fucks me off. This thing where we're on the edge of teams' box and we end up back with our goalkeeper. No, I don't care. Oh, it's retain the ball. No, don't retain the ball when you've got the chance to get the ball in the fucking box. How can we benefit from having the ball wide on the edge of the other team's box to then going back to our goalkeeper? We're not good enough to go back up the pitch and keep it. Chance for Bournemouth to cross into the box. Don't do it. They play one back, but they won't play many back, and they'll start going forward again. That's exactly what they've done. Now they're getting down the byline. I'm going to try and get one into the box. Good play. Good, strong play from Scott Malone. Holds off his man and wins a goal kick. Number 17 ain't too impressed. Didn't think that was a goal kick, but it is. Well, Joe, I hope he doesn't fucking do that. Sean Williams is coming on. Tom Bradshaw's coming on. It's Woods off. I said he can't even break a fucking proper jog when he's coming off. Look. Little fucking ginger midget. Williams on for Zahor. Bradshaw on for Woods. Or the other way around. Woods and Zahor off. Bradshaw and Williams on. Tyler Berry comes on for Jed Wallace. For the last 12 minutes of the game. Sean Williams gets nutmegged. Oh, my God. This geezer again's on the ball. Strikes from distance. 5. Oh, my God. It's not 5-1. It should have been. It came off the inside of the post. And it's not clear. This Brooks kid is class. And he goes on a run. Plays 1, 2, 3, 4s. Shoots from the edge of the box. Past Bulkowski. Hits the inside of the post and comes back out. And luckily, eventually cleared. I'll ask you again in the comments, are we that bad tonight or are Bournemouth just that good? It's been a very strong performance from Bournemouth, in my opinion. Keithton Bell does well, wins a good sliding tackle. Billy Mitchell does well, keep it, gives it back to Keithton Bell. Danny Mack does well to Billy Mitchell. Free kick on the halfway line. Billy Mitchell's going to try and get things moving quickly. He does, but the ref pulls it back. Oh, come on, mate, don't roll around the floor. This Brooks kid's rolling around the floor again. Danny Mack's trying to rip him up. There we go. Go on then, boys. Here we go. George Evans ain't having no shit. George Evans, what a legend. Danny Mack was trying to pull the geezer up, and the geezer weren't having none of it. And then you had Billing, is it? The number 29, absolute unit, scored their first goal. Comes over, pushes Danny Mack. George Evans comes out of nowhere. No, I'm not having that. And they're all just like marching as a free across the pitch because he wouldn't let it go of Danny Mack, and George Evans wouldn't let it go of him until he let go of Danny Mack. It was all going off. But this is what's everything that's wrong with modern day football, because he's a very good player, this Brooks. And at worst there, Keithton Bell's trod on his toe. And he's rolling around the fucking floor. Free kick to Millwall anyway. Five yards inside our half. I can't believe how high the line is for Bournemouth. It's obviously, they've done it on purpose. Their line's about 20 yards back. But once again, it works for them. They seem to want to be running back towards their goal to defend, which is something I wouldn't like to do. Rather be fucking running onto a ball, not chasing it back. But there you go. They know what they're doing. I don't. They're out of play. Here comes Tyler Berry, down the right wing. Good ball. Not a bad ball at all. A bit close to the keeper. Showed good strength. Run the ball wide. Oh, not again. Not again. Not again. Fuck off. It's the long kick again. What is going on? Cooper was left one-on-one. It nearly fucking happened again. There's been another donation. Richard Freeland, you absolute gentleman. The show. Sounds quite satisfying when they'll land. We've nearly got caught out again there. Exactly how we got caught out for the fucking second goal. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Oh, there you go. I'm not going to call you the man, the myth, the legend today. I'm going to call you the pioneer. Does that make sense? I don't know. The pioneer behind No One Likes His Clothing, Martin Roberts, says exactly what he just said. He said, Leicester had a look at Brooks this season. That's how good he is as a player. So talented. So talented. Oh, Billy Mitchell, so unlucky. Slides in, wins a tackle, but he's gone to a Bournemouth player, and here they come again, and they're in the area again, surely 5-1. Oh, fucking hell. Our goal is living a charmed life, and Bournemouth could have scored 10 here. They could have scored 10. They really, really could have done. Mark Pettinggill said it could have been 8-1. It could have been. Robbie McKenzie says, without investment and a different manager, this is what will happen when we meet a bit of quality. Like at Olympic, couldn't agree more. I'm sure someone bid over 10 million for Brooks. I don't know. I don't know. I've just given up slagging him off because I know what's coming. We lost 4-0 at home to Coventry. Cheers, Steve. Thank you, mate. August 15th, 2015. Our heaviest defeat. Our heaviest defeat since 2015. And let's be honest, it could have been a lot fucking worse, couldn't it? Could have been a lot worse. Free kick to Millwall. 7 minutes to go in the game. George Evans. Oh, tries a sneaky one. It works. Bradshaw crosses. Oh, that's a good ball. Why is there no one in there? Evans just plays one straight down the line. Tom Bradshaw had either called for it already, and he run down the line ahead of his man. Great ball across the box. No one there. No one there. Someone should be on the end of that. Tapping it in, and there wasn't. Ball forward again for Bradshaw to chase. Bradshaw's almost like a lone striker now, is he? Tyler Berry wide. The sooner this hell is over, the better. 7 minutes to go in the game. At the Den, you can see the score. He's 3-0 down at half-time. Some calamitous defending in the first half. We got back into it. Well, we had a glimmer of hope early in the second. And that was soon squashed by Bournemouth. Well, they scored a very, very good fourth, in my opinion. And we're chasing shadows here now. Bradshaw. Is it Bradshaw? No, it wasn't Bradshaw. Don't even actually know that he's over there. Can't even see him. Double substitution coming up. That was the season we lost to Barnsley at Wembley. I thought we lost. I thought that was 1-1 because I couldn't. Well, I must be thinking of the next season. We must have drew Coventry 1-1 the next season because I couldn't go that day. My dad took my son. I was away with work. See, and there's not many games I miss. So when I do miss, I remember exactly why I did miss them. Again, look, Paul Grimani says we need to clear out the Division 1 players, but there ain't going to be many. There ain't going to be that many players going in and out. I can't see it. Because we haven't got the budget to. Well, first of all, no one's going to want to buy any of our players. Hardly any of our players. Second of all, they're all under contract. If they're not under contract, they'll leave on a free transfer, which brings no money in through the door. So to spend money, we need to make money, but we haven't got anyone to sell, really, other than maybe Jed or Cooper. Well done, Danny Mack. Nice and strong. And we're not going to completely revamp our squad. It's not going to happen. We might get 2 or 3 in. It's always going to be. Joe Turner says, sell Cooper and Jed and rebuild. I don't think you get much for Jed. I think you would for Cooper. Oh, Sean Williams gives the ball away. Bournemouth player gives the ball away. 4 minutes to go in the game. Billy Mitchell is going to take the throw. No, he's not. He's going to leave it to Danny McNamara. Danny Mack into Tyler Berry. That's surely a foul on Tyler Berry there. My God, that had to be a foul. Yeah. Fucking what? Well, why the fuck is the liner not flagging? Because he's standing right there, the prick. Sworn a lot tonight. I do apologise for any younger viewers. But excessive. The linesman is literally, the Tyler Berry's nearly fallen on top of the linesman. And the linesman hasn't given it. And the ref, fair play to him, overrules him. And Conor Mahoney's going to whip one in, left-footed. Come on, Conor, get your ball in. Let's add a little bit more respectability to this scoreline. Can we get one late on? At the minute, it's painful reading looking up there in that top left corner for you, bottom left corner. 4-1. Mahoney whips one in. Front post. It's not a bad ball. It couldn't get flicked on. I think it's Bradshaw went for it at the front post. Bournemouth now with the opportunity to break away. But Millwall doing well there, getting good bodies back, good numbers back, and nicking the ball back. Oh, Tyler Perry. That was a foul as well. Tries to do a step over / Cruyff turn. And here come Bournemouth again. Edge of the box. Into the box. Referee plays the advantage. Billy Mitchell again chopping people. I don't know how he ain't been booked in this game, Billy, to be fair. But I like it. Mile football chance for Bournemouth. 5-1 surely this time. Saved again by Bolkowski. Roy Passy, Mile football coach, one of his famous sayings. If you can't score, make them sore. There you go. Kick the fuckers up in the air, basically. Good chance for Bournemouth again. I thought it was going to be 5-1. They're 2-on-1. All they had to do was square it to his mate. But he's the opposite to shoot. Too tight to the front post. Bolkowski parries it away. And Millwall come away with the ball with only 2 minutes to go in the game. Sean Williams works it wide to Scott Malone. Malone to Jake Cooper. Long diagonal crossfield ball. Great ball. Danny Mack takes it on his chest nicely. Can he lay in Tyler Berry early? No, he goes on a run. Cuts back in, finds Billy Mitchell. Billy Mitchell does give it to Tyler Berry. Tyler Berry tries to stand up the left back. Knocks it back to Mahoney. Mahoney His cross doesn't beat the first man. Headed away to Kieftenbelt. Kieftenbelt picks up the loose ball. Billy Mitchell now is going to look a long diag to Scott Malone, far post. Malone heads it into Williams. Very similar to the goal, the world he scored. Corner. Come on, boys. Keep going to the end. Come on. Adrian Courtney says, I wonder if we'd have played like this in front of a full den. I think it's out of our hands tonight. I think that we just can't up against a very, very good side. At a minute, we've got a corner. There's a minute to go in the game. Scott Malone's going to take it in front of the cold blow lane. Oh, it wasn't a bad ball in front post. Goalkeeper comes out and punches it off the head of a Millwall player, and Kieftenbelt picks up the loose ball. But we're a long way back now, though, in our half. Danny McNamara tries to get things moving forward again. Gives it to Tyler Berry. Tyler Berry gives it to Billy Mitchell. Mitchell. Oh. Wasn't a bad little slot to George Evans, but again, he's looking along the line. He's offside. Oh. Keeper does very well when that corner comes out. Last chance saloon, mate. That's gone beyond that because we can't score 3 in 1 minute. The game is definitely another L at home. We went back-to-back home wins at home. Now we've gone back-to-back losses, conceding at the minute, if it stays 7 goals, scoring only 1. Make no mistake, against top sides, Saturday's going to be another very difficult test away to second place, Watford. The 90 minutes is up. 3 added minutes at the end of the 90. Bournemouth just retaining the ball. It's a fucking Mexican standoff at the minute. That's what's happening. It's a Mexican standoff. They're keeping the ball. We're content to let them have it and not pressing them because we know we've lost the game. And it's done, mate. It's done. It's done. Live stream Saturday, anyone? Watford away? Another spanking? It is something worrying about the amount of goals we are shipping. We took some hammerings this year. We've had a good season. We have took some spankings, as I've mentioned. 4-1 tonight. 3-0 at home in the last home game against Swansea. 3-0 at home in the FA Cup against Bristol City. 3-0 at home against Huddersfield in the league. 3-0 away at Middlesbrough. We've lost heavily on a few occasions. When that never happened on the Harris. Never happened on the Harris. Then occasionally we'll nick very good results, like we did last Saturday against Bournemouth, like we did here against Watford, like we have, away games as well. Very topsy-turvy, very up and down. Terry Choke, thanks for tuning in, mate. See you later. And it's just literally the ball is in Bournemouth's half, and they're just keeping the ball, knocking it around by their goalkeeper. Scott Malone commits a foul. We are 1 minute to go at the end of the game. Still 300 people. Experiment on Saturday. Long live Lions TV. Thanks very much, Bad Nasher. Experiment on Saturday, Liam. Well, I said he should have done that tonight, and there is, of course, a counter-argument of he's gone with the best he thought he got, and we still lost 4-1. So if we went with something else, are they just taking a piss now? They're just keeping the ball. And basically, their players just put each one on the ball and just gone like that to Billy Mitchell, come and get it. I don't know why they're doing that, because we can't score 3 in a season, let alone 3 in fucking 1 minute. But what's happening there? They're showing a Bournemouth player on crutches. Can't score, make them sore. That's one thing to take from the night. Bolkowski on the ball. 10 seconds to go. At the end of the game, there's going to be no surprises here. The ball goes forward. Sean Williams puts it back into Bournemouth territory, headed away. Sean Williams again trying to get the end of it, and the ball's broken to Billy Mitchell. He's running towards the edge of the penalty area, but very, very wide. Needs some help. Finds it in the shape of Scott Malone. He finds Sean Williams. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Full time. From the Den via Lions TV Towers, it finishes Millwall 1, Watford. Fuck me that. Wait, that's Saturday. Bournemouth 4. Not good. Not good. I said he should have experimented, although I didn't know he did. And he went with the best of what he thought he had. And it didn't start well, it didn't end well. We've lost the game by 4 goals to 1. 3-0 down at half time. Shocking defending for the first 2 goals. Sort of killed the game. They got another good goal on near half time from Brooks, who pulled the strings all day long. We got back into it early in the second half. Ball forward. Scott Malone crosses into the box. Bournemouth defender makes a hash of the clearance, and the loose ball falls to Jeb Wallace, who fires across the keeper, left-footed for 3-1. And then after that, they score a brilliant fourth, an absolutely brilliant fourth. 1, 2s, 3, 4s. I don't know whether we're that bad or they're that fucking good, but I'm going to say 6 straight wins in the division. This Brooks especially is a talent. We've lost the game by 4 goals to 1. Thanks for the nice comments. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the donations. I will be here Saturday for another live stream as we travel to Vicarage Road, I believe. We've got Watford away. We're in second place. This is going to be, if not as difficult, very close to it. I hope you enjoyed the live stream regardless of the result. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.